just a joke, just a joke. Shivers my spine so well. Swimming in the river stinks too much. I'm trying to let go of us, but the truth is what's real and no one else.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, Thursday stream, what's happening, dude? Tan2 finally got an announcement. This is what we've been waiting for like a good while, huh? And it's actually kind of sort of here until it hits the PTR, which we're kind of hoping that it hits it today. They said it's this week, right? They did the all craft thing where they just talked about, oh, new patch, let me show you some of the cool stuff in there. Cool. When is it coming out? This week. It's available in PTR this week. That's all they said. I'm guessing it'll be like an hour maybe, and about an hour is when it'll go live, but who knows, right? But that's what I want to be here, man. I want to take a look at the stuff. I've been kind of peeping it on the side myself. Bro, some of the sets coming out look good, dude. An Emerald Dream patch, man. Did anybody... I mean, I guess we should have been expecting it, right? They were gonna do Green Dragon stuff. I just didn't really think we were gonna go into Emerald Dream. I thought like that crosses the line into like the... what's it called? I mean, I guess we've kind of been to Emerald Dream for like Emerald Nightmare, right? A little pocket of it or whatever. But I thought that was like some, what is it? Some of the, like Shadowlands stuff, like big celestial threats kind of deal, right? Because that's like basically the, if you look at like the star map or whatever, where there's like a bunch of domains in WoW, right? Cosmic stuff, right? Shadowlands is kind of like the opposite side of like Emerald Dream, because one is all about death and afterlife, and the other is like life, and even more life in there kind of stuff. So I honestly thought like maybe we won't be doing that specifically, but like I guess it makes sense too, right? Because that's where the tree is at. Yeah, it looks good though. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Looks like some girls, dude. The sets. Oh, let me show you, boys. Have you seen some of the sets? So we have, first of all, right? First and most importantly, they have the roadmap of everything coming out for the 10.2, right? Everything available. So this is what we got so far. This is everything. On the right hand side, new zone, Emerald Dream, awesome. New raid, Emerdrasil, so you don't fight too fast. New Dreams Hope, that's gonna be the new tree for the Night Elves. Legendary weapon, what looks like it's an axe, two-hander. We don't know if it's a strength weapon. Some are saying it's probably going to be a strength weapon. Others are saying it's like, it looks like it's a weapon anybody can use. It's, as long as you can equip a two-hander axe. So like technically Shaman can, but like I don't know if they're gonna run it. I don't know what the thing is gonna do. We have no idea. We just know there's a new Lego and Farak is gonna wield it, and you can get it from him or something, or you'll craft it off of him or whatever. Similar, it'll either be similar to like the Lego fist weapon for evokers, or it'll just be like a drop that arrive that kind of like from Sylvanas, right? She dropped the Lego bow. It might just be Farak drops an axe or whatever. Oh, loud, yeah, I'm gonna be. Oh wow, that is loud actually. You were right. Yo, what'd you guys hear last time? What'd you hear me say? Would you not hear me say? Because I don't know if I'm loud enough. What'd you guys hear last? What'd you guys hear last before you just like got drowned out? Hold on a second. What'd you guys hear? Where actually it says the strength Lego, because I haven't seen anyone specifically says it. It's a lot of inferences, but I don't think it's revealed yet. I think a lot of people assumed it's an axe, probably a strength item. But like, I don't think they said anything, but I could be wrong on that one. Crazy dude, yeah, I want to take a look at those in just a second. They're like, good, dude, these sets. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up like Wowhead article. There's a bunch of them, dude. Wowhead actually posting Wowhead stuff. Who would have Wow stuff? Who would have guessed, dude? Alrighty, hold on. This is a lot of good ones, man. Hold on, man. Okay, so we got Lego weapon. We got class sets, which is like tier sets, open world sets, probably other transmog stuff. Maybe Mage Tower. I'd be happy with that. They got Dream Wardens, which is a new renown. Cool. A new PvP season is also really cool. There's some cool stuff there as well. You know what? Let's take a look at these things one by one. Class sets. Yo, that D without a set, dude. A floating skull. It's so good. You know what? If you played in Shadowlands final patch, there was like a helm where it's just basically like a floating mask, like one of those broker masks, and it's like a blue fire. So they already have the tech for this, and they're just basically doing that for the demon hunters. I mean, that looks badass, dude. Who doesn't want to be like literally fell incarnate? You're literally just like headless horseman, but like a skull. And I like the offset shoulders too. That's the Shaman set, by the way. That's a howling effing wolf, bro. That's a wolf. I don't know why I censor myself. I feel like, you know what? I've gotten messages way back in the day like, yo, I like to watch your streams with some kids, and I started censoring myself a lot more. I noticed myself like censoring. I'm just like catching myself doing it. I'm like, why did I just say that? But yo, wolves, boys. And they're howling. It looks like it's just gonna be like maybe like idling and then howling. But it looks good, man. It's a bit of fur, a little bit of chains, got a hoodie and all that. It looks good. I'm hoping they'll get more options. The belt also looks kind of interesting. And then the Death Knight set, boys. The DK set, man. How can you say that's not a good looking set, bro? That's so good. Ah, it's just spikes and skulls and a hoodie and chains and metal. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let me get you another one. This one is interesting too. That's the mage set. It has a very much like wizard, like a classical wizard, like D&D wizard hat, whatever. Some people said like it's Final Fantasy-esque, and I don't mind it. It actually looks kind of cool. That's unique as hell. I don't know about the chest piece. It's like kind of boring. The legs and all that. I mean, I get it, all right? I get it, but like, it's weird. The Druid set, I'm not really... I think it's a Druid set. I have no idea. Everybody says it's probably the Druid set. I'll be honest, not a big fan of the helm. Like, shoulders are cool, fur is cool, red stuff is cool, claw hands are cool, feathery stuff is cool. Not a big fan of the helm. Not gonna lie. I love the transformer thing going on with this guy, though. Druid is mid. I love the Paladin set. That looks good, though. And I'm wondering, like... Oh, I mean, it's got like, what is it, like a neck guard, big old helm, lots of armor pieces. I do wonder what the recolors are going to look like. And I also want to take a look at the shoulders better, but it looks like it's straight up blades in your shoulders. I do want to see what that looks like at the end of the day. Then there's another one right here. It looks like this is Monk on the right-hand side. I mean, GG, right? Gives it away, honestly. Not a bad set. It's a mask and a hoodie and all that. That's a little different. Monks usually have like a hat. So like giving a hoodie and a mask thing, that's not terrible. Looks like there's gonna be dangly parts here. I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but they're very going with like monk aesthetic. Everybody says this is the hunter set, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. So if this is the hunter set, I don't know how I feel about this in chat. I don't really know. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really know. This is PvP. This is a tier sets. I think it's just going to be PvE and PvP recolors. Paladin looks like could be better. Well, again, we'll wait and see until it looks like in-game, because some sets will probably get some changes with like feedback. But if that's the Hunter set, I don't know. I don't like that helm. Shoulders are cool. I just don't like that helm. I think the helm needs to be like a dragon skull for a helm, where it can make gear look horrible. That's, to some degree, I will agree, like female Worgen. It's like certain parts, proportions and all that are gonna look a little weird. But yo, look at that Warlock set, dude. You see that thing? Ooh, that look good. I would like a better color than green, but like that looks sick, dude. You got like a skull, helm, horns, spikes, chains, kind of like a Death Knight, but just like clothy version. But it looks good. And then there's like a couple more here that they found. I'm not sure exactly what this is. This may be the warrior set over here, which I gotta take a second look at it. I don't know how I feel about it. It might be one of those good or not. But priest, dude, somebody in Blizzard somebody at Blizzard loves priests. And looks like a Antora set. Yeah, it might be like one of those Antora sets. I am hoping it's not like Antora set where every recolor except for Mythic is got a dookie. Like, I really didn't like them. I thought the color schemes for them, normal, heroic, LFR, all pretty bad, and then Mythic is just like spikes and looking like a paladin, like a proper crusader. I did not like that one. So if that is Antora set, I do hope I want to see what it's like in game. I want to see if shoulders flare up. Like, it may not look that bad. I'm just not really a big fan of like the bunker look, but some people love that, you know what I mean? But dude, somebody at Blizzard, like, they love priests. Look at this. You got a cowl, it covers your face, angel wings, flashy stuff, a crown. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Somebody Blizz Switch made. Dude, even the first tier priest set looked really good in my opinion. And then second, I mean, obviously the Antaurus look really good, but this also looks great as well. And then it looks like there's like other pictures for class sets, but we're not sure if these are like open world stuff or if this is something else. Let me see what else is there. Let me go back to what I have it. Hold on. That one picture that I had. Give me a sec. Is this it? There we go. That's it. Some PvP stuff and Mythic Plus stuff. They got a couple of those. Hold on, let me see if we can pull them up real quick. So PvP, it looks like let me just pull this up real quick, dude. Let me pull this up just so I have it, just so I'll talk about it. Let's do Mythic Plus first, because that's easy. So Mythic Plus dungeons, it looks like we'll have Dawn 1 and 2 as part of the season. Darkheart Thicket, because that sets up the Emerald Dream, Emerald Nightmare interaction, right? Makes sense. Not a bad dungeon. I remember that being not that bad back in Legion. Some of the cat packs are going to be kind of bad, but we'll see. Black or Cold, also a good dungeon. I'm fine with this one. Pretty linear. Both are pretty linear. Not much you can do about that one. Wakerest, big fan. If they can have all the doors in Wakerest open, I'll be happy. If none of the, because in Wakerest, every week you would have different doors that are open, right? And that basically like dictates you which pathing you had, if you had a good route or a bad route. I'm hoping all the doors are open, let players kind of choose how they want to do Wakerest, and that'll be fantastic instance. It's a little claustrophobic on Sanguine, but otherwise a fantastic instance. Then we got a Taltazar, also banger. Everbloom, we'll see. I don't know how Everbloom will play. I mean, WoW dungeons are gonna scale fine and play fine. I just like I felt like that was a forgettable dungeon for me, and I played WoW too, right? I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll actually be really fun. Maybe it'll be the easiest one. Jake is excited, so that's good. Thorn Tides is an interesting one. I'm not a big fan of the looks of Thorn Tides, but like it's a Cataclysm dungeon, and they did a pretty good job with Vortex, I thought. So doing more Cataclysm dungeons, I would have hoped for like a different one, just because aesthetically, I'm not a big fan of like. Plus also the elevator. Oh man, waiting for the elevator is gonna be super bad. Hold on, but there's the elevator that you gotta wait for. I hope they'll give you like a thing where you just click a button and it shoots you up to the top, man. So you don't have to wait for the elevator. That jelly elevator, that's gonna be the worst, man. That's gonna be the worst. And then do you have to do that one guy on the side? Because this is a dude that has like a squid on his head. But he's like a optional boss back in like Kata days. people kind of could skip him if they didn't want anything from him, because he didn't really have anything at the time. Anything useful. Most people just skipped it and then just went upstairs, killed the Naga boss, then you fought the big technically boss, which won't be that bad, and then you took a port, and you did the skippy thing too. You took a port, skip to the front of the instance, then you ran forward, and you could go to the right to kill that third boss that everybody skipped, but you just went left and fought the big guy. I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, with Neptulon at the very end, I am hoping they change this dungeon a lot if they are going to make it a Mythic Plus dungeon. I'm hoping they change it quite a bit, because a lot of Neptulon is just AFKing there. As a wave of ads comes out, you kill it, you sit there for like a minute waiting for another wave. Like, how far is that going to be in Mythic Plus? And then you just have like this pool that just kind of grows, and it's hard to tell like if you're in it or not. But there's just like, and then you get a big burn phase on the guy. I am hoping they change a lot of it though. That feels like more work than they should have went for, man. Throne of Tides, if they want to make it a good one. That one I feel like is going to be either a stinker or like actually solid. But I think that's going to be where a lot of the effort is going to go into, is Throne of Tides. Dark Earth Thicket, Black Rock Hole just need some scaling stuff. Wake Rest Manor, I mean, it's perfectly fine. Scaling, I thought those are scaling, but like dungeon stuff works. It's good. It's pretty new. Everbloom, just some scaling. But it seems like, at least in the amount of work, I think it's going to be a lot of work put into Throne of Tides. And we'll see from there on, yeah. All right, PvP changes. They got a few of those. So, they didn't say much here, but solo battlegrounds are coming, like solo RBGs. They're going to be doing a brawl called Battleground Blitz, which will give them like a lot of research on, like, you know how they did solo shuffle brawl for a good bit, where people queued up for solo shuffle, and then I gave them like data points of like, okay, so if you make it into real mode, this is the things you want to avoid or whatever, and then they made solo queue. They're basically planning to make solo queue rated battlegrounds, so they're basically like random battlegrounds. Oh, think of them like classic battlegrounds, right? Remember how in classic people grinded? You queued for battlegrounds, you try to win and get as much honor as possible, like people were super serious. So you have the random battlegrounds just for funsies, and then rated solo random queue battlegrounds, so you can just queue up, you're in. They're also thinking of changing it, so they're thinking of doing 8 players instead of 10. That's interesting, because first of all, less players per team, so hopefully you'll have more queues. Another thing is, I wonder how they're also gonna like optimize the comps. Is it gonna be like 3 healers, 2 range, 2 melee, and then whatever's mattering with DPS, or is it just gonna be like any number of DPS, any number of healers, or is it just like randomness, just mayhem? Could a tank be queued in the infrared, or like a tank's not allowed? What kind of maps are we gonna have? You know what I mean? That's what I really want to know. Looking for 10 to 15 minute matches. So if they adjust the games, right? I'll be cool with that. If the games don't go on for like 40 minutes, I guess. Some videos don't really go for 40, but like a match between 10 to 15 minutes would be kind of nice to like see some adjustments. I think that's a cool new direction. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Like, it just sounds good on paper. I don't know how well it's gonna go long term, but this is really good on paper. Besides that, there's going to be a lot of customization stuff. One of the things they have here actually is Blood Oath customizations. We don't know what that looks like. But then also Druid customizations are going to be there too. Like Druids, Boomkids, you got yourself the Emerald Boomkid, the Frosty Boomkid with the big old antlers. And like, I don't really know what kind of this is supposed to be, but just like, almost like a bearded Boomkid? I don't really know. But like horns scaled back. So yellow, blue, green. I like it, man. I like it. I think more of that stuff is going to be good. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Class changes too. They got a bunch of stuff like that. Classes, they didn't really say much, but we know that from the picture, they have rogues and demon hunters on here. But apparently more than that is going to be done, like druids, since druids are going to be the focus of this patch. Literally patch for druids. Doesn't want to reveal 10.2 in the last major patch or not. New druid customizations are coming. With new monkey customizations and fiery druid customizations. So fire druid stuff is also going to be there, since there's going to be a lot of fire druids. Anyway, it'll be massacre. We'll see though. We'll see. Will there be dungeons with Getiku? Yeah, no, won't be. No Getiku. Not this time around. Class changes include all 3 rogue specs, broad healing changes, increasing power of single target healing, and looking at reducing big cooldowns. They're also looking to make significant mana adjustments, so that's going to be interesting. Hey Dal, how you doing? What's up, Stanislav? Druid specializations are being looked at, so probably gonna have some new for Feral, Guardian, Resto, Boomkin. Simplified disc-based rotation, cool. Don't hate it. Because disc base is a lot going on. It's a cool spec. It's a lot of fun. But like when you think about the amount of stuff that goes into like you being able to optimally heal, it's a lot. You know what I mean? What's up, man? 7.2. I'm just going to take a look at it right now, man. We might even see PTR. They said PTR this week, so maybe tonight. But like, that's all I'm gonna do is just kind of hang out, talk about this stuff, and see if there's a PTR. When it's 10-man Mythic, yo, Naz, I don't think there's gonna be 10-man Mythic anytime soon, man. I think if they do anything, I think they should do 25-man Mythic. I think it's not a problem of like, because 10-man, you're just gonna have to pick up class buffs, right? You're gonna have to pick up a warrior, guaranteed spot, a demon hunter, guaranteed spot, a mage, a warlock, a priest, a rogue, demon hunter, a monk. Is that all the class buffs or mandatory classes? You got like 2 spots left. They're gonna go to like evoker and evoker, Augie, or maybe like one can doesn't have to be Augie, but like Boomkin. Oh, Druid. We need a Druid. Yeah, and then you have like 1 spot that's flex, but that's Aug. You have a 5-man. You have a 10-man team. No Death Knights. You don't need them. They don't bring anything to the table. You need all these class buffs. Class buffs. That's the problem with 10-man raiding, is class buffs. You're just gonna bring class buffs. You can't bring more than that. But expanding it to 25 people, you can cover all the class buffs and bring all the homies in on whatever they play on. I honestly feel like that's the direction they could maybe go into. Dude, yeah. New customization looks awesome for Druid. Dude, it's gonna look so good. And if you've seen like the WoWcast thing that they did, if you look at some of the bear, like there's rune bear customizations, man. I don't know if that's going to be a viable, if that's going to be given to players as well, but the rune bears, the stony bear dudes, that look so good, dude. Ah. These servers were added this morning, but are offline. So they are in. Is the BNet having updates though? That's my question now. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Do we have an update? Is it anything updating it? Okay, well, I'll just keep it here. Once it starts blinking for me, then we know something's new. But yeah, power fusion is also being looked at. I'm cool with that. Some tuning on how much it interacts with different classes. Let me get the music changed up a little bit here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. What's up? What's this? Oh, is this new? Is this different? That's not really different, but like, yeah. Thanks, Ido. Appreciate you. Revival Catalyst available during the first week of Dragonflight Season 3. Is really? Oh, they're doing that day 1. Pog. Hey, Dollar Bro. What's up, Brago? How you doing, my man? But yeah, so they're doing this. Crest fragments are going to be removed. So basically just get crest, not fragments. They want to bring back Brawler's Guild for 10-2, make it evergreen, similar to Mage Tower, something they always like, you can always queue into. New mounts coming with fire, favorite dragon mount, Fire Owl for Mythical Rack, which is the first non-dragon riding mount with dynamic flying enabled. They're calling it dynamic flying, not dragon riding. Oh, okay. And BG stuff. What else is there? I think that's everything, right, chat? I think it's just about everything. Hold on, let me take a look. Did I miss anything? I guess there's mounts and stuff, right? Yeah, I guess there's this, right? So they got a new mount. A goofy looking thing. I do wonder what it looks like from the front, because I feel like this picture probably does it injustice. Oh, you can also see kind of like a leather set, what looks like an Emerald Dream leather set. That'd be cool. For rack mount, it looks like that'll be a viable mount. Look, there's a saddle and everything. That'll be like on, I think, AOGC for rack. And then they got a couple of recolors for the Grotto Drake, which hopefully you got one during one of those months when it was available for the thing. Oh yeah, and I have a bunch of screenshots too, man. This place looks good. This raid looks really good. It kind of has a little bit of that Tomb of Sargeras vibes for me, but like the Night Elf side of Tomb of Sargeras, not like the full foul corrupted. But like, I guess you could just replace the green with red. You know what I mean? It looks good. It looks really, like visually it looks really, really good. I think this boss could be interesting. It's just like a big old Hydra. I think they could have some fun with it. Hopefully it's one of the easier bosses, but maybe it'll do something interesting than just sit there and spout fires at you. Farak himself with the axe. Druids of the Flame, and it looks like more customizations should be coming to... I don't know how much you'll be able to customize your Night Elf as a Druid of the Flame. Maybe you can go red skin at some point, but I highly doubt it. Maybe until way, way later, or as like a really unique customization option. Who knows? Fire Boomkins, literally spicy chicken. I think that's pretty cool, and it's a mushroom. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a mushroom mechanic where they'll drop a mushroom, it'll grow and explode, which is like it's a thing Druids used to do like back in like Kata and the Mop. You would make these mushrooms grow, and then would either like grow, explode on their own, or you will put 3 of them down, and you could pop an ability on all of them blow up, and you would do like AoE damage, kind of like current mushrooms. But like current mushroom just gotta grow and just pop. The old ones used to be like you could pre-plan them, right? Like C4 charges, and then when an enemy walks over them, pop it. It would also have a slow. Used to disconnect people back in like Mists of Pandaria. That was really fun. We would just like drop them onto people, pop them. If they get hit by get disconnected, you win the arena. That was a solid Druid patch. They loved that one. They loved that one. A lot of people got rating out of it. That felt fair. I mean, the zone looks absolutely gorgeous. The skunks. There's literally me, bro. Me before I wake. Every time I wake up in the morning, some creature thing. Wait, this is Ardenweald, right? I was about to say like Emerald Dream kind of looks like a reverse of Ardenweald. Wait, all these things are in Ardenweald. That's Emerald Dream, but like the background here is Ardenweald, right? I was gonna say like this isn't Emerald Dream, right? This is Ardenweald. Okay, but this thing, we got stags. Those are gonna be mounts apparently. Dude, Leafy Bear form, that looks really, really good. I want to play that. That looks great. That I think is a raid entrance, but I could be wrong on that. Owlkin? Baby Owlkin thing? With big old ears? Or feathers? I don't even know. Raid. Looks good, honestly. Look, this looks like Ardenweald. Like, I can literally think of a place in Ardenweald, but this is just a green version instead of a blue version. Kind of like next to the big tree. Kind of like as you... I swear that some of the places are probably going to look like familiar. They probably took the map of Ardenweald and they're like, alright, let's make it green and adjust a couple of things here and there. And if from the next expansion, nothing yet. That's probably going to be in November when BlizzCon is out. Probably in November when BlizzCon is out. I do hope for Racket just flying around just terrorizing people. I think that'd be hilarious if he just like randomly out and about just destroying stuff. And if you just get caught by him. Like, look, that looks like Ardenweald, doesn't it? I mean, it looks good. I like the big old tree and roots and all that. You know? Big Stone Man, Shadow Flame dudes. These guys, dude, the Rune Bears. I guess they're less rocky, but they're more like tree. But that gotta be a bear form, man. That has to be a bear form. Because they look awesome. Flame Druid stuff. They said there's gonna be Flame Druid customizations. I don't really know what they mean by that, but like, we'll see. Fire Dryads. These guys, look at that. It looks so good. It looks so good. And Fire Druid, I guess a cat form is gonna be available. And then you'll be able to drag it right in the zone immediately, which is also pretty cool. I like that a lot. Just for like exploration. And there's gonna be a big old battle. I do hope they do well with it. Because it's like, look at this thing, it looks so good! Imagine if that's your bear in the dungeons, man. That would be so good looking. But yeah, I think that's all of them. What else is there? Also, they're saying there probably is going to be like a big world revamp at some point in the future. Maybe for like... They didn't say like an expansion, but like I think that's like giving me a hint to that. But yeah. Yeah, so we're just kind of out here, boys. Just kind of chilling. Until 10-2 comes to PTR. Hopefully it'll be today, man. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of enemy stuff, so people are escaping them, all those things to get all the useful info. But how quickly will Catalyst open to turn other items into tier set pieces? We have a lot of passionate feelings about the Catalyst. We made a big post about 10.1 that came out where we're saying we're going to hold fast to the idea of Catalyst unlocking a little later. In hindsight, that was not really in sync to how free upgrade system felt immediately. I wanted to feel like got attention and excitement and unlocking the tier pieces, but everyone was rocketing up to the item level so fast I didn't feel like they mixed. So what are we doing next season? We're going to move into a system where we're going to like the Catalyst week 1. Week 1 Catalyst. It is available, but you're going to have to earn charges more slowly. So every 2 weeks instead of every 1. There are a few other tweaking and moving numbers to make it make sense, but effectively means if you're a non-raider, you're not going to be nearly as at disadvantage as you are before. You're going to be starting to get pieces from the jump, so you will have to wait 2 weeks for your next one and 2 weeks for your next one. So basically, like, By week 2, you get a 2 set guaranteed, right? So it opens, you get a charge. 2 weeks after, you get a charge. So 2 weeks, you get a tier set. If you're super unlucky, at least you got a 2 set. In PvP, at least you're not as far behind. In PvE, also, you're not as far behind. I think that's... This is better. You know what? This is better. I do wonder if, like, though there's an argument for, like, 1.5 unlock, like, every once a week or whatever, right? Just, like, not 2 weeks, but once a week, you know, as it has been. But I think 2 weeks, it allows, like, people that primarily raid to get the tiers pretty quickly. And there's, like, you know, you put in the time, you're raiding a lot, you're getting all this stuff done, and you're getting your tier a little bit ahead. I guess what they really like is having, like, tier come from raids, be like priority system or something. And, like, the PvP and Mythic Plus is kind of like a side benefit, or to encourage people to want to raid within the first raid tier for a couple of fights, get tier pieces, all that, see the whole thing. I don't really understand it, to be honest. But, like, I guess this is better, man. I want the Fire Scorpion snake form. Maybe one day. Yeah, Staghelm had that, didn't he? Do we already have a Rocky Bear? So we do have one. It's like a bear form, normal bear. It's one of the artifact weapon things for Guardian Druids. That being said, I mean, this is a wooden bear, not as much of like a Rocky Bear, I guess. Or like a mix of both, but it's called like a rune bear. I don't think it would call what we have a rune bear. It's just like a form, right? Yeah, finish an order haul. Yeah, something like that. Paladin Mage Law just came back. Mage is good. Mage is pretty good right now. I would honestly start looking at classes going forward paying for like 10-2, not 10-1-7 right now. Honestly. Hard to tell, but if you were looking for what's good now, Mage is pretty good. Fire Druids, I love them. Which Druids are the same as the cool Tyrants, but my crew call actually won. It's actually one Fire Druid skin, outfit skin, and Federa Fire Step. Hell, let's go, dude. Federal. Speaking about cool Tyrants, man, they're gonna be Paladins. Have you done the questline with tier in 10.1.7? I did all the story quests recently. I was just like going from one. I'm like, all right, well, it's actually pretty cool. Next one, I like that. Next one, I like that. Next one, I was just having fun with it. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday that I did. I think Tuesday. But yeah, I went through it all, and Culture and Paladin, that's a thing. Real Paladin. You're just like, and they're all like, and they got like unique voice sounds too, like when you click on them or whatever. This guy's good. I like it. I very much like it. There's like a Blood Oath, which is like traditional Paladin, Zendalari. There's a Draenei, and there's a cool Tyrion dude, right? And they're all supposed to be like, it's a bit of a story spoiler, but like they're like reviving Order of Tyr, right? Paladins of Tyr are just like, haven't done anything at all, and now they find out, oh wait, you guys are remaking Tyr? Well, I guess let's get the order back up and like actually have like Order of Paladins, proper tier hold or whatever, tier guard. And then there's like 4 first recruits. And they're all supposed to represent like different ideals of tier. Order, which is like the Blood Oath is like, he hates disorder, he hates chaos, he likes order, and kind of likes what Titans have done. Then there's self-sacrifice with the Zandalari, who had a sister who self-sacrificed herself doing like Battle for BOD. Then there's compassion for Lightforged and I, which is like, I'm really bad at fighting stuff, but like, she's a bit of a softie. And then there's cool Tyrion dude for justice. And he's just like, he's kind of like a dude that grew up in the streets and he saw crimes and Borealis, and he always had like a good gut for like, sometimes people just gotta get punched in the face. And that's literally like, that's the guy. That is so good, dude. I like that a lot. I don't know, man. It was like one of those slower story moments. I'm not really like, I usually do Mythic Pluses and stuff in here. I don't really talk about WoW lore, but like, I liked it. I thought it was like charming. I liked them a lot. Also interested in Druid for 10.2. Do you think Warlock or Mage? We don't know, man. We don't know what the class changes are going to look like. I would say hold off a bit. Just play yourself a Mage right now. Mages are going to be good probably going forward. Mages have always been generally pretty solid, no matter the patch, no matter the expansion. So starting off with the Mage is not a bad idea, but if you want to level a Druid on the side, there's a good chance they're going to be getting some love in next patch. Rogues are getting some kind of rework. Demon Hunters potentially maybe too. Dalaran was important into the game, bro. It's so good. Honestly, the only form I really want for Druids is the Claw of Shavala. I can't agree. I'll be honest. I played WoD. I saw that cat form. it's just like, I'm not a fan. I was so over WoD and all these cat people and doing the grind for the flying. I just disliked all of it. I hated all of it by the end of it, dude. It just, personally me, I was just so, I don't know. I always prefer like the normal cat form over this like hunched over trying, like it's just like working in running form cat, and it's just, I didn't like it. I always thought it would look dumb. But it's just me, man. That's just me. If they added it, cool. I would never glyph it or whatever. And if I saw a feral druid, if I was doing Mythic pluses and I was like, oh, a feral druid wants to join me, I press invite. And if it's wearing Shivala form, I'd flip a coin because I'd want to kick him, but I just let a coin decide whether he stays or not. Because I'd be like, I don't know. I'll take another guy. Thanks. I could take a proper evoker. I picked up a feral druid just because I wanted to see how you guys do. You're this hunched over cat thing. I'm not a fan. I would do it just for the looks, man. I'm not even kidding you. I hated those things. Like, it just, I guess I didn't like WoD. I really didn't like WoD. I really didn't like WoD. You ever just like play an expansion and there's like some aspect of it that just like irks you for no good reason whatsoever, and it's not like, and I'm glad that you like the scat forms, it's just one of those things that just irks me, man. I can't help it. Yeah, it's just, I'm sure everybody's got like one thing, something out there that's just like, oh no, I'm over it, so over it. It's just, you can't explain it, you just really don't want it. Starting my mage, but that tier set I really don't like. The current tier set or like the new tier set? Because I kind of like the new tier set. That looks really good. It has a very much like a Final Fantasy aspect about it, but you know, we'll see. We'll see, boys. Alrighty. So I guess we'll hop on PTR for just a second. I don't think anything is available, but I guess we'll give it like 30 minutes. What we could do is probably do a real fast key and see what happens. So the servers are in. Veranoth, Farak? Wait, hold on. Was Farak, Eridicron, were those available before? Because these are the ones that we have here. Are those new? Are those the new ones? Eridicron, Raz, Vari, Farak? Those are the new ones, right? Maybe? No. Because Farak already have characters on it, but maybe not. Yo, what's up, Oni? How you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. Hate the expansion, but I love the cat form. Fair enough, fair enough. Most hated part WoD was 6.3. Yeah. The 6.3. The one in my dream. I like the RAW really. Doing 10.1 PTR. Oh, okay, so these things are not that new. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't really know what they can do with these, but yeah. Yeah, nothing works right now, but it's okay. So we'll give it like a little bit of time. I'm thinking just do like a queue or something, boys, yeah? I'm thinking we just go queue really quickly. Something quick that we can do while waiting for 10-2 if it's up today. Because I'd want to... Or maybe we just do like time walking or something, because I do want to do the undead storyline or whatever, the heritage quest, but I don't have an undead. Not anymore. So I might as well just level one. Seeing my monk's luck today, I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. But yeah, let's do a key real quick, chat. What do you guys want to see when it comes to keys? Any class ideas? Any class suggestions? Did we just do Prop Warrior? Did we do Prop Warrior yesterday? I feel like we did one. Or did we not? Because I like Prop Warrior. I don't know what it is, man. I love me some Prop Warrior. I like that thing. That thing is so good. But we got like, what, 30 minutes? 40 minutes? I'm hoping we do like a fast key. Kind of get in and out. Is this the beginning of the next expansion or the ending of Dragonflight? I don't think so. So we don't know, right? Okay, so last expansion of Shadowlands was a really weird one. Before Shadowlands, expansions went like this. Like Legion. Let's take Legion as an example. Hell, even BFA, but let's go with Legion because they had a pretty good cadence there. Expansion released, right? Then you got Raid. Then you got a 0.5 patch for like some quality of life stuff. Then a 0.1 patch with a new Raid. Then a 0.5 with quality of life stuff. 0.2 Raid. And Legion didn't add a 0.2. It had a 0.5, 0.7 quality of life stuff. Then a 0.3, which was the actual final Raid tier. And then 0.3, 735, 737 quality of life stuff. Setting up for the next expansion, which is Battle for Azeroth. Shadowlands was an anomaly. In Shadowlands, things ended after like, what, 8, 10, 2? 8, 2, 9, 2? Right? 9.0 was there for 9 months. It was there for way too long. And then 10.05, 10.07 kind of rolled into it. And then when 10.1 came out, it was like second rate tier. And then 10.2, third rate tier, and then it's over. Normally there's a 0.3 somewhere in there. There's a 0.2. And given the cadence, they have about that time to get ourselves into 0.2, 10.25, 10.27, 10.3, 10.5, 10.35, 10.37. So I don't think so. But like maybe they'll just like switch out on us, right? And they're like, okay, this is actually the last year, which I will be very, very surprised by. Very surprised by. It's just, I feel like after Shadowlands, I think a lot of people are disoriented, right? It's like, wait, that expansion ended. Is this ending? I think they're just back to like what they did in BFA and did in Legion. I think they just like go back. That's all they're doing is just like, oh, go back. Oh, we were doing things. I could be wrong, right? Maybe they'll be like, hey, last one, this is it. The Emerald Dream Raid. And it's like, what are we going to do for a year? What is this? WAD? No, is this Mr. Pandaria Siege of Wagamar? Is this what this is? Is this Siege? Because people played Siege for a year waiting for WAD. It wasn't good for the game at all. It was really, really bad. But yeah, like, I don't think that's what we're gonna do. They've been pretty good with like regular updates, and it seems like they actually have like a pretty good like roadmap and like how things flow into this expansion so far. We'll see. That's all I can say. Let me get the fan up and running real quick, boys. Real quick, bear with me. So what do we do, man? Because I kind of want to just chill. I want to do something easy and then be able to jump into PTR as soon as I can. I guess we just pick up. When Shadowlands ended, it was like, let me go back to Legion lol. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's good to know that people will make druids again if PvP, if I run them, game over. And if PvP, I run them. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, I totally understand, like, if you're just confused, like, wait, is this the end? Because that's how Shadowlands was. Shadowlands was an anomaly. Normally how patches go is like there's a lot more going on. And this is where I wish I could just like beam my memories of Legion into people's heads to be like, this is how the good days were. Hold on, we may actually be hitting kind of the good days with this one. Depending on the do though, depending on what they do. Maybe CNC achievements put Garrosh so far apart. You called Garrosh Gary? Do people call Garrosh Gary? Give it 10.2 PTR. I mean, if it's up, it should be. We don't know. As I said, it's going to be up this week, right? So it has to be up, I imagine, today. Thursday is usually when they do like PTR updates. But like, we're kind of just waiting for WoW to update. But also, you can also like hear in the forums. Once they have, instead of just a Wrath Classic, they have one for Dream of the Guardians of the Dream tab. Then we know it's up. Because they'll have some patch notes. So maybe they'll have it up in like 20 minutes. I'm kind of just hoping to see you in 20 minutes. He's Gary in all our hearts. Garrosh is... I never called him Gary, but that's kind of cool. I also never really rated that tier, so like, totally understand it. Like the Nothries, I call him Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. That's so good. But calling him Gary, I guess it could work. Alright, so... Dude, what do we do, man? I just need to jump into like a real... What's the fastest key in the world right now? Like a vortex or something? We could maybe just do like a really quick key. Danny DeVito side and after his live action, please. I would love to see it. Yeah, Danny DeVito with just like really crappy makeup as Denathrius, and he's just recreating all of the scenes, but it's just basically being Danny DeVito, or like really rather his character of Frank from Always Sunny, pretending like this, trying to be Danny DeVito, but just as Frank. That'd be the best. Throw Tides Unplugged, that could be interesting. I'm not sure about that elevator boss, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. You know what I mean? That now. That'd be so good, dude. That'd be so good. And you can have, what is it? The daughter, I think it was D or whatever. She could be the sword. She could be the blade. She could just be complaining. People could be making fun of her. She should just float a blade with her voice. Charlie could be a little like hobgoblin thing that like the servants are there. Easily. Easily. Dennis could just be like some one of the vampires from like the dance or whatever, the dancing boss. Gonna show you a hunter? Yeah. Did we do a key on a hunter, chat? We could just play a hunter real quick. I haven't played Marksman or BM in a while. We could maybe give that a go. WoW Vanilla TBC Wrath Legion with the only good expansion of my favorites. I like Dragonflight, but it's so different. What I like is the dragon riding. Yeah. Mr. Pandari is another one that I think a lot of people like. It's not on people's like top tier expansion lists, but that was a solid one. Like it had issues, but it also was solid. If you PvP, this was an expansion where everything was viable and everything was playable. It was really, really fun on that front. Rating wise, it had Throne of Thunder, Siege of Orgrimmar. Like it had some really pretty cool raids there. I think it started off a little weird because you had to do a lot of like repetition grinding. That wasn't fun. I feel like Mr. Pandara would have been a banger if they had like Mythic pluses them. Because they had challenge mode dungeons, which were cool, but imagine if you could just dungeon and get gear from dungeons. Mythic plus format. I think that would have been great. Hunter? Okay, we'll do Hunter. Hopefully we'll get into like a quick key, because I want to do like the fastest key in the West and be ready for PTR as soon as it's available, man. I don't want to be on live realms when PTR is up, if I can't help it. So we'll do like, I don't know, Vortex is the fastest, yeah? Probably Vortex is the fastest dungeon in the game. Maybe. I'm gonna be rusty on the Hunter, dude. Actually gonna be rusty. Wait. Can type. Notharis? Is that quick? I think that one can be quick if people run it quick. Coming next year? I think at BlizzCon, if any announcements are going to happen, BlizzCon is coming up in November, so I think they're going to have it in BlizzCon. Any announcements going to be in BlizzCon, so that's going to be in like a month. Like it's like early November is when they're doing it. So yeah, I have no idea. What's it, September still or is it October? So it's September, October, and then early November is like 4th and 5th, I think is when BlizzCon is happening. So we won't be hearing about anything. I think there will be some leaks. I think it'll be Blizz devs that will be putting out some leaks just to get the hype going. It'll be people speculating on leaks, but they did say like pirates is not going to be it, or at least Mike Ybarra said not pirates. That's all he said in a tweet. He just said not pirates. Somebody asked him like, hey, this will be the time for one of the Blizz people to jump in on the Twitter post, people talking about what it could be, and he just jumped in and said no pirates. Nothing else. That's all he said. So maybe at least he's just like trying to re-steer the conversation, but a lot of people assumed it might be like a party thing. What key do I have? I'll just sign up. Wait, isn't Lair also kind of quick? It's not a lot of mobs. No pirates, Space Cowboys confirmed. Exactly. Yeah. Space Cowboys it is. Lairs. What is the fastest dungeon right now, chat? Like actually the fastest. I know not Halls. Or Brackenhide. Or Oldemon. It depends how fast the tank is going, right? Under with the group. Yeah. Depends how fast the tank is going, really. That's what I think it comes down to, I guess. I mean, I'll set up for a couple of these here and there. Let's see what bites we get, but we'll see. Underrod would be quick, unless we do like a really small key. Maybe that's what we should do, just a small key on like my Warlock or something. Someone that actually could use gear from lower levels. X-Pac was Kata themed, X-Pac. Last was Wrath of Lich King themed. I don't know if I wouldn't really Legion to describe that like TBC. Wait, what was BFA then? If like, I guess you're assuming what like Legion was TBC themed. I wouldn't say Shadowlands was Wrath themed. Had some Wrath things to it, like story wise, but like didn't really feel like Wrath. Is it me? Am I the only one? I guess it was like, well, I guess they connected sort of kind of by like a loose string that you can't really see unless you squint really hard. Maybe then, yeah, but like, I don't really know. I don't think this one feels like Cataclysm either. Like elementals, sure, they're involved, but like I feel like elementals are always involved, you know what I mean? No matter what, it's either fell elementals or death elementals or primal elementals or whatever, right? It's like there's some kind of an elemental involved, you know what I mean? If it was vanilla themed Horde versus Alliance, I don't know. Like I thinking about it, I'm just like, I guess I can't really disagree. Paulson's the only kid I don't have with this guy. Dude, actually a really bad score in this guy. I'm not getting invites at all, Chad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we just do like a Warlock here, just like an easier one. Get us some of those easy crests or whatever. Because I'm not getting any bites. Oh! This one need an undead, man. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I can't inspect it for some reason, but like... Oh, there it is. That's a good looking set! Oh, it looks so good, man. I need an undead. I also need to do the orc one. The orc heritage quest line. I'm yet to do that whatsoever. Chat, I'm starting to think maybe we should do this like a real easy key. Okay, I'm thinking we just like dip. We do easy key like an 11 or something on my Warlock or whatever, dude. Just to get a couple of those like heroic crests, because I still do need those to like upgrade my gear, just for the sake of it's gonna be a fast key. I want to be able to dive into PTR as soon as it's up, if I can help. Did Memnarch get me? Hold on a sec. My man. My man. Memnarch, dude, got me. Let's go. Okay, haste. Is it haste heavy, Jake, or is it mastery heavy? I don't even know, dude. Okay, he's gonna do a 425. I mean, technically, like you could do a 16th. It depends on the group, though. Honestly, I think I would have an easier time getting into like what, anywhere between like 11s, 12s, 13s. I would do your key too. Yeah, doing your own key can really push it up if you get a bunch of people that know what they're doing. Haste heavy, okay. Haste heavy. I could don't have enough money. Let me see if I can sell some stuff. My god, this guy is just struggling. I didn't realize this guy was gonna be struggle busting like this. I guess I don't need these. I don't need any of these. We only need the... Okay, that's just enough. Just enough. Because like, even if I were to list these on the auction house, these used to go for quite a bit. Nothing. I mean, I guess it's at least a gem, right? But it's just like not really worth. At this point, I better just save all those and send them over to my rogue. We're at that point right now. Let's go, dude. Oh wait, I can also need an enchant, don't I? Money's tight. Money is tight. I guess I'm gonna go haste heavy. Alright, how much haste do I need? Like all of it? Is there a cap? Is there a cap that feels better? I can't save you. Oh, Dan did it. Oh, thank you, Dan. I'm glad that I read it then. Man, can't save you. Well, Dan got me. No, that's the wrong thing. I need the... Oh, that's the right thing. Okay. Let's think I purchased the wrong one. Alrighty. Like an 11 or something. Something real quick and easy. Ridiculously quick and easy. No, not 17. 14. Hold them on. Run in. AoE everything down. Maybe. What gear do I have on this guy? 15? There we go. Hold them on. We're just gonna say Destra. I'm just gonna go big AoE. The build I'm gonna run is the summoner build. And then basically I'm trying to like rotate my soul shards as fast as possible. Summon up a fatty infernal. And then summon up another infernal. And then summon up every single infernal in the world. I'm just dropping infernals, man. 40% feels good. 40? Okay. At least it gives me a number to work with. 35 to 40? Okay, cool. Thank you, chat. Is that like that for all the casters? Or is it just like Warlock specifically? Because I know that mages are a little different too. Like Arcane doesn't really have a need for haste. Fire though, yes. Frost, I think Haste Mastery now. Poor alts, the rogue takes all the gold, leaving poor alts. Dude, it's how I don't go broke in the rogue. Because I feel like if I just go start spending all the gold on my rogue to get my alts all up and running and whatnot, like that's how you go broke. You gotta be a little bit more careful with the gold. At least just like a little bit careful. Where's the guy at? Where is he? He's like back here somewhere. Or that's him. There we go. That's why you don't spend the gold unless you can make that gold on your alts. And you gotta be careful with it. This is why I'm like, all my guildies are just like broke. They just try to get like an alt up and running. They'll go buy BOEs, get all the gear crafted, buy all the materials, and then they're like, man, I got no gold. And it's just like you don't need to buy all this stuff day one. Just like work, get a couple dungeons done on that character, do a couple of dailies here and there. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just the way I do things, and my main never goes broke. Never, ever, ever, ever. Mage have a challenge for speed. True. Oh yeah, haste with what's it? The frost. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. All classes besides 3 or 440 broke as dude. Yeah, exactly. Because it's just like, it's not easy. I did get myself a nice BOE on a warrior, right? And it sold for like quite a bit on the auction house. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna use this gold to get all my alts, all the crafted stuff. I burned through that in a day. I was just like, all right, buying all the supplies, all the things they're gonna need, everything. And I'm like, I'm broke. All that gold that I just got with the BOE, gone. Poof. Oh, class tuning. Wait, do they have like an actual build? Are the servers up? Big list of class tunings. Woo! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jesus is a lot. Look, I'm just scrolling. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop now. Oh. I'm a faint. What did I just read? Feint has an additional charge. You could press mutilate on a person, bled up, and they could splatter poison. Bro. Are the servers up? Chat, tell me, don't tell me servers are up right now, right? Please tell me. Please lie to me. I need to know, but please lie to me. What spec mage should I do? Start with Frost. Just, Frost I think is easier to get into. It's a solid spec, great pickup. I think we'll like it. It's a good starter. Good baseline. Alright, well I know what I'll be doing this whole week. I was gonna play a bit of Baldur's Gate, but now I'm just gonna be playing PTR. PTR craft. Also, I love this spec. Oh my god, the damage it does. I mean, I know it's like a 11, so it's not like it really is super serious or whatever, but like I still like it a lot. Let me have my fun chat. I'm just gonna blast through this really quickly, get on PTR as soon as it's available. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Wait and seek. Yeah, exactly. Wait and see. Honestly, right there now, like we just don't really know what the class is going to be like for PTR for the next patch. So it's a good idea to just wait and see, honestly. Might not be the worst idea. Oh my god, dude. Is this it? Is Other Rogues actually going to get the patch we needed? I read those challenges like for a handful of seconds. I was actually, dude, I was actually excited. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Go next boss. Go next. Next boss. Next dungeon. Next. Go next. GG. Dungeon dead. Go next. What do you have to have done to Destrum? What do you mean? In talents? Please don't spoil any of the class stuff. Please don't spoil any of the class stuff. I'm gonna take a look at that myself. No spoilers. Spoilers are banned now. Spoilers are officially banned. God, I kind of miss playing Destro, man. This thing is so fun. One spoil, but I'm confused. Okay, well, we'll be confused together in just a bit. Who's this casting? This guy? Oh, wait, I'm a Destro. I can actually, like, do my... Unless my pet is gonna bug out. I could probably do the thing where I can go in a tent. Man, I missed this, actually. That's just so good. Okay, I'm just pulling. If you have lust, we should lust. There we go. Could have listed earlier, honestly. Could have listed ads. Spoilers, spoilers, and my ban for spoiling spoilers. Exactly. Exactly.
Watch your step.
Oh, research mana, cooldown stuff? Oh, the big cooldown changes. Interesting. Do you want to like pull them on the thing? Yeah, I probably want to pull them on the thing. Maybe. Just a suggestion. God, I hasted this spec. There's a lot. Yeah, I actually missed this. This is actually so fun. I forgot how good Destro feels. I didn't do as much damage as a Snowblind over here, but otherwise we did okay. Otherwise we did kind of alright. I do think I'm incinerating a lot more than I should be done. I feel like that number could go down probably. Nice, so at least they're kind of close to each other. All the dwarves keep them close. Close-ish, maybe. Wish you would like put them together a little, but whatever, right? Oh, actual tier set bonus revealed. Yo, I feel like I need to hearth out of this dungeon, dude. I feel like I actually need to hearth out of this dungeon. They're already revealing tier set bonuses. I'm out here just in Uldaman. Oh no. Better go quick, man. Better be the fastest Uldaman in the world. My god. Do it. Do we just hard, dude? Do we just bail? No, chat. Okay, hold on. Do we actually abandon this dungeon? These guys invited me, right? 11. Uldaman. It's a quick dungeon. It's gonna take maybe like 10 minutes. Do we just hearth out just so we can look at the PTR stuff? Abandon the boys entirely? No, right? There's no way. That's super unethical, man. Right? We don't be unethical, right? Or do we? Oh no. 10 minutes too long? Just do it faster? Wait, you mean just do it the dungeon faster? I could try. We just try pulling everything. It's like min-maxing DPS. I kind of want to know, dude. I shouldn't. I can recognize that it's like super unethical. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna send the guy running. Honestly, we should just pull these guys in a boss. They're not gonna do anything, right? Not really. The thing about Destro that I did not miss though is this like having to cast everything and standing still. That the part I definitely did not miss. I would have loved that I was like a thing. Oh, development notes. Actually, development notes. Yeah, so it's actually live. Yeah, if they got development notes, it should be up right now. Okay, we'll take a look at this stuff in just a bit here. We doesn't pull random stuff over there. Alright, let's blast. I'm gonna end up like breaking this guy's CC all the time though. Or break his stuns thing. Oh, that is kind of cool. Just not ignoring that entirely. That's gonna be fun. Gonna end up getting another blast from me in a bit here. Yep, it's just gonna break constantly. Nothing I can do about it. Actually can't do anything about this. All right, quick, go, next, go next. Slowing down now.
Move to circle.
Next. Go! Run! I really do wish, okay, for Destro, I would love to see Cataclysm return. I do kind of miss Cataclysm, man. I do kind of miss it. Not the expansion, but like just Cataclysm, the ability. It was a little ballsy, maybe. Oh yeah, now it's a lot of Rain of Fire. Now we're chilling. This is what I really wanted. When you get Rain of Fire just rolling constantly and just big enough mobs, you can just chain it for like ever and ever and ever. Just keep rolling it. It's so good, dude. Hunter Beastmaster will be insane to the class changes. Yo, I'm gonna take a look at him as soon as I can, man. As soon as I got a free second, I will. I promise you. I promise you. As soon as I got a free second. Because right now I don't have one. Okay, we got a big old Infernal drop in here in a bit.
Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
But it looks like it's a massive list of class changes, which I was really happy to see, honestly. There's a lot going on.
Watch your step.
Okay, let's rush over there. Oh god, this guy's actually so immobile. I got two of them. That should be this one only. Left to get a cast off. Nice. I do like that about this class though, the Warlock in general, like how you can you control your pet and your abilities kind of simultaneously. That is really nice. I don't think a lot of classes get like advantage of that. Given a Hunter side to actually spend a global to get the pets to do something. Honestly, hate the new Lego. I don't really play the strength class. So it is a confirmed strength Lego? Okay. Miss Cataclysm confirmed. The ability, man. The ability, dude. But I'm gonna take this to the face. It'll be fine. I'm a Warlock. I could do one of these. I'm just gonna scoot to the side. But I'm gonna still get hit by it anyway. I get hit. Yeah, we're just gonna get hit. It's just gonna happen. I'm just walling. I'm just walling just so I can keep casting. This is a Warlock advantages, man. I'm just walling just so I can keep casting without moving. Dude, I haven't done like a proper like 11 or anything lower in a good while. I forgot how like chill these are. Like nothing is super terrifying anymore. Not nearly. I'm so used to like all these dungeons just being like threat, constantly under threat, you know, because they've been doing like 24s, 25s and whatnot, and yeah, I'm just so used to them being just like, oh, this is gonna be like rough, all of these are gonna be rough, everything is gonna be rough, like not having to line aside these guys. Oh, that is so nice, because normally you have to line them behind like a wall or whatever. Is there a guy back there still? Oh, there is. Okay, hold on, let me hit him with one of these. Okay, he'll die eventually. Alrighty. Big pull, big. Pull everything. Pull all of it, honestly. I'll pull these guys for him. I think he won't mind, right? I don't think he'll mind, chat. I think he'll let me mind with him. Oh, that guy did. That got mines though. That guy's now dead. Remember those big pulls back in like SL final season, or even like third season? Oh, that guy's actually dead. Oh, that actually did not work out how I wanted to. What killed him? Thunderclap? Just meleeed. Was it just like no healing? It had like a life bloom on him. And like a swarm kind of sort of healing him. Or just fatty stagger, just chunking him for 40Ks. I think it's maybe stagger? I can't tell, honestly. That's probably not worth though. Money's a void elf, even though I get slapped, continue cast. Yeah. I mean, it's not even like the when you get slapped, like the cast, like what is it, the knockback on your cast or whatever. It's more like the oh yeah, crested is going to be like a currency on its own, no longer like a thing. I need a pet real quick. I'll pull these guys. There's no point not to. Tank is not gonna like me for that, but there we go. I'm on right now. PTR, is it up? Hell yeah, dude. Wait a second. Tank. I take it back. I don't want to take anymore. Yeah, take it back. I don't want to take anymore. You can go back to take it. I'll just be a good boy. I won't touch him early. I promise. What am I getting pinged for? Alright, we're almost done, chat. Almost done. Almost out of here, so we can go play some PTR. What should we do first? Should we take a look at the class changes, I guess? Or should we like, oh god. Yeah, you know I said like I'm not gonna pull anything for him? Yeah, I lied, apparently. I meant to not pull anything, but then here we are. Is the guy in the back? I guess there was one. Oh, you aggro each tanks. Yeah, 2 into 3. I feel like tanks have always done that though, ever since like classic too, right? You aggro, you pull it, you tank it. You know what I mean? Because like aggro was a lot weirder way back in the early days too. So I'm copying characters right now. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty. Okay, please tell me we could skip. Ah, okay, oh, everybody made the mistake. Rushing in. Charge it out. There we go. You just gotta jump to the like left or whatever. I am gonna miss this dungeon though. Like this was actually kind of a fun dungeon. Kind of a fun dungeon. Lock pet? No, we're fine. We're fine. Just like, wait, lock pet is it gonna pull? I don't think they ever do.
Range 5. Knocking back.
That's a boss wiggling, look at that. Boss is wagging his tail, happy to see us.
Range 5.
I should have had the pet or whatever. Like the imp. I was gonna hit somebody. Gotta hit the druid. I really need to reposition my portal. Need to move. Nice. Alrighty, we're done real quick. Out. Arthen. TY boys. Alrighty, PTR time. Oh, PTR time, boys! PTR! I actually got square out of this. I'm surprised. But I guess this guy doesn't really do a lot of keys that much. Alrighty. PTR time. Chat, did we take a look at the new zones or just like new class stuff immediately? Really quick, I gotta set it up. We should have like a update to download maybe? Or not? There we go. Class changes. Okay, take a look at those first. I'm down. There's a lot of class changes to take a look at, man. There's a ton. Let me see if I can bring up the class changes list here. It's a lot, man. It is a lot. Tier set bonuses were revealed. Here we go. This is the list. There's a lot going on. Unholy Death Knights. In Guardian Dream, we're looking at redistribute unholy damage profile. Some of the highest bursts in the game, which means that most of the damage profile needs to be tuned around that window. The goal with this change is to reduce the 3-minute burst while increasing the rotational damage and giving more impact to the 45-second windows. So, Raise Dead, main goal, damage buff by 10%. Unholy Assault now increases damage double by 20. Was granted 25 haste, 20% haste. Oh! So like when you pull your 4 festering wounds, so it gives you 20% damage buff. That's better. Unholy has access to multiple sources of hate. They open it a little bit unwieldy, which often leads to abundance of wasted resources. So just 20% more damage. That's kind of good. Summon Guard does 30% less damage. Soul Reaper damage increased by 20%. Armor of the Gold damage reduced by 25. Guild Summon by Apocalypse now have their own scaling from Death Knight stats, separate from Armor of the Dead. Let's give an opportunity to tune Apocalypse independently. That's good, actually. So gold damage, Apocalypse goals are increased by 12, Death goal above by 12. So this is overall really good, and it's going to be really good for PvP too. Like in PvP specifically, this is a really good set of changes. Demon Hunters. Talents are in progress, but we're not ready for testing just yet. Goal of the updates to include improving pathing connections for the class tree. So Demon Hunters are not ready at all, basically. But they're going to be getting some later. Druid, innervate duration 8 seconds. They're going to be adjusting mana stuff, so makes sense. In Guardians of Dream, we like to diversify balanced talent builds to different content and provide more viable options. Wild mushrooms are too expensive to compete in the talent option with other talent options, so we combined it with the fungi growth to single point. Wild mushrooms now is a choice node with revised orbital strike that is no longer tied to celestial alignment. You can now you can choose the steady damage of wild mushrooms or less frequent big burst of orbital. So orbital, that beam that kind of cuts right through things, is a separate ability now. Interesting. We also remove the conflict between maintaining the rattle that starts in Marksman and Star-Lord. We like to save resources spent during Eclipse gameplay of balance to feel Star-Lord epitomizes it better. Okay, so that's different there too. Are we up? Are we live? Because I'm just gonna... Oh, we're in. I'm just gonna hop in through that. I will take a look at all these. There are future plans for making the set available. Wrong thing. Stay tuned. So the blue set for Night Elves, that's coming. They're making Night Elf blue set available later. I don't know how, I don't know why. But patch and 7 other players notice you do not receive blue armor. Okay, so it is coming. It is coming. Good. Good. A lot of people wanted to get the blue set. Alright. Let's do it like this. I already have my characters apparently on here, so that works out. I don't remember what these characters are anymore though. What is all this? Do I just make new ones? A new set of characters? Because I feel like I should. How about these on Farag, but maybe I should make someone like Bernath? Razagath? Doesn't really matter. Hold on a second. Hold on. Are any of these characters any good though? Let me look at them real quick. Or is it just like should I just clean slate? Dalbear huge, Dal cheesy, Dal shadows, Dal fair cat. I mean, a lot of these are old characters. I will basically have to delete them anyway. Dal mage fire. No, you know what? This for this mog right here. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Chat, which class first? What class are we taking a look at? Give me one. Give me one right now, boys. Give me a class. We'll take a look at all the new stuff that it's getting. Give me a class real quick. I want to take a look at these. Suzuki Orbital Strike is back. LMG. Hold on. So they got Nature. Damage of all abilities increased by 2%. Nature's Grace grants 10% haste instead of 15. Power of Golden damage increased by 20%. Moved to where Star-Lord was. Star-Lord has moved to the power of Gold Gem, was a kid in Fractures of Time. Rattle the Stars has been redesigned. It is no longer about the stacks when you cast Star Surge Starfall. Now a passive bonus that always reduces the cost of Star Surge Starfall, increases the damage by 12%. Passive that always reduces the cost. Nice! That's gonna make for better gameplay, I'd say. Orbital Strike has been redesigned. Call down bombardment of celestial energy over a target area. Blasting all enemies with astral and upline stellar flare for 16 seconds. Generates 30 astral power. Orbital Strike still hits enemies in a 40-yard line. Has a 90-second cooldown. Now choice with wild mushrooms. Fungal growth has been removed. Part of the wild mushrooms. Wild mushrooms damage has been reduced by 20%. And while the fungal growth damage over time has been reduced to 60, of mushroom damage was 70. Fungal growth damage over time that deals damage over 10 seconds instead of 8. That's gonna be better for the builds. Fire Mage, Paladin, Druid, Hunter, Mage. You guys saying Mage? Okay, we'll do Mage. Just because that Mog looks good, man. Alright, so Mages, what are they getting? I'm gonna just look through all these classes. Chat. Mages are getting nothing. Mages haven't got nothing new. Not on here. Not today, at least. Nothing. One class done. Next. Class, next suggestion. Class. Chat, next suggestion. Next one. Because Mages did get a rework recently, right? So I guess like they don't really have anything new. They recently got reworked, so one class done. Next, Paladin. Paladins actually do have some stuff, don't they? Gal Pala, we could do that. Paladin got a few new things. Oh my god, the rogue list is so big. Oh, we gotta take a look at the rogue, man. Hold on, Paladin. Are they even on here? Oh, Paladin got like very, very few changes. Okay, Paladin's gonna be quick too. So Paladins are holy, mostly healing changes because they're gonna be doing some healing adjustments in this update. A lot of them, in fact. All healing has been reduced by 3% for Holy Paladin. Fair, because they've been really strong recently. Holy Light healing increased by 40% though, so making Cassie builds a lot stronger. Flash of Light healing by 30. So Cassie builds are gonna be a little bit better. So like if you're just trying to like heal something, trying to get up, please, God. Right, I'm a prot. Definitely don't have the gear on these things. Oh, everybody hopping on, man. Everybody hopping on. Check out Hunter. Yes, I will. I need mana. Do I have mana? Hold on, Daybreak, right? This is Daybreak for mana. Alright, we got Daybreak. And guess giving me mana? I'm not even sure. I got PvP talents on. We should have done one with PvP stuff. I'm gonna turn out the PvP side of things. I'm gonna get out of that. Alrighty. Please, God. There we go. Took a second. So like actual like Holy Light casts 40% stronger. Where did I have it? 40%. I need to do this too, so you guys can see it. 40% stronger. Flash of Light, 30% stronger. Daybreak now restores 2,000 mana per glimmer. Was 3,000. So they're basically just nerfing the mana regen, nerfing the base healing as well. But the healing of like Holy Lights and Flashlights, I think what they're really trying to do is they're trying to really make it so that this buff right here. Hold on, I'll get it in a second. This buff right here, right? This Infusion Light, it's more useful to press it for Flash of Light and a Holy Light. Because right now, you just got a Judgment stuff. And then it puts a debuff where the enemy just has a portion of the burst absorbed, a portion of the damage absorbed. I think that's what they're really trying to do, is they're trying to adjust it so that actually hard casting is more valuable. Because right now, you would just rather like Word of Glory, Word of Glory, and do maybe like Crusader Strike, Judgment, right? And just Word of Glory. That's really all you need. And if you do want to use Infusion, because right now, like with Infusion as it is, playing for like a Inflorescence build is a little bit difficult. Unless like, the Paladins play that for Raid though. Because I don't think a single Paladin like cast heals even in Raid. Right? Let me check. I'm just gonna take a look at the log because I can see like top Pally log, most amount of healing. Yeah, like this is most amount of healing they did. Top log, Holy Shock, Ladder Dawn, Beacon, Leech, Cheers Deliverance, Rashok. Like these two are not even class buttons. Merciful. Like Flash of Light and Holy Light are nowhere to be seen. Like a little bit here, 8 times. but 1,000 shocks. 1,000 shocks. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. It's a lot, chat. Okay, so that's that. Glimmer of Light healing is now 4% per target, with 6%. Glimmer of Light damage is 10%. So Glimmer of Light base damage is increased, but the Glimmer of Light healing and damage now is increased by 4%. So the base damage is a little higher, which is going to be better for smaller group stuff like dungeons and arenas, but in raids it's going to be a little bit less. Reclamation now restores up to 12% of Crusader Strike Holy Shock mana. So that's this one right here. Like the lower your mana is, the more mana you're missing, the more damage. Holy Shock and Crusader Strike refund up to 12% of the mana and deal up to 50% more healing or damage based on target missing health. So 12% mana is just like baseline thing, but the damage up to 50% more damage is like an execute mechanic. Okay, no prot changes? No, not really. Paladins didn't. Paladins also did recently get some changes recently. 10.07, right? That's a lot of big changes they've gotten. But this one is going to be like more focused on specific classes. Druids, rogues, the guys that haven't gotten anything in a while, you know? Next class, boys. Next class. Hunter. Do I have a hunter? Dal Prime. An Orgrimmar. Do I have another hunter that's a geared? Probably not. I'll just copy one. Do you even have spaces to copy? Actually, I don't like this song. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, we could go human, right? How busy is everything gonna be? Not able to book stuff out though. Wait, do they have John skins? No. I was thinking maybe they'll have like the red skins on this PTR build. We'll just go human or something. Just randomizing. You look at the tier bonuses, so looks cool. I have not, no. You know what? Let's go Bloom. Now Bloom. Beautiful. Hopefully that doesn't take long. There we go. Alrighty. I have not taken a look at tier set bonuses. Should I? I was gonna take a look at the class changes and then tier set bonuses like separately. I feel like I should do it like that, right? Go slow. But maybe I should just go like big. Insta. Who knows, right? Oh, vendors. Whoa, wait, can you just buy tier set bonuses here? Because the vendors are all here and they got all these things. Oh! Oh, there's a hunter set. Yeah, I can see tier bonuses here. Okay, cool. That's a video. that's a project I can work on. I'm just like finding all these projects that I could be working on this week, man. Oh my god, I'm not sleeping, dude. I ain't sleeping. Not anytime soon. Yeah, I'm just gonna end up covering this for like years now. It feels like there's so much going on. Add-ons. Let me see if I can remove everything but like details. Even though that one doesn't work. DBM. I was gonna take a look at the class changes real quick. Do I take a look at tier set, chat, tier set, or just class changes? Because I was gonna, oh god, everybody's here. Neato. I need that to never open. Who has that as an opening setting? Oh, mage set. Pog. Oh, it's spinny. That shouldn't have had tabard on, but whatever. It looks good. Hi. What's that? Alright, so let's take a look at the hunter changes. So Hunter's chat. Hunter, Beast Mastery is the first one, so I'm just gonna switch to BM first. Do talents look different? Not really, but maybe there's something different here. Alrighty, gotta get rid of these things because I already have them on my bars somewhere. It's not an actual weapon though. There we go. Alrighty, Hunters. Aspect of the, so fixed an issue where entrapment didn't share dimension entrance with other routes. Okay. Aspect of the Wild and Call of the Wild have struggled to be compelling choices for during Dragonflight. Both of those cooldowns were competing with similar design space to make you and your pets feel stronger in a way that feels different than Bestial Wrath. After evaluating these abilities, we have decided to replace Aspect of the Wild entirely and convert it into a passive option in the talent tree. The removal of Aspect of the Wild allows us to double down on Call of the Wild, being a strong pet summoning cooldown for Beast Mastery spec. We're also lowering the number of talent points in the Thrill of the Hunt and Dire Command talent nodes from 3 to 2, which should give more flexibility in your talent choices. So Aspect of the Wild entirely removed. Oh yeah, it's like just a passive. Wait, no. Is it just like a class passive? No. Hold on. Is that it? Kill command damage is increased by 10%, barb shot lasts 2 seconds longer. Oh. So Aspect of the Wild is gone. Wow, this is a consolidated tree. Look at that. You still have this, but then it doesn't really go super far. Just like kind of just cap. Interesting. Huh. So that's been removed entirely. New talent, Savagery. That's the one. Kill command damage increased by 10%. Barb shot lasts 2 seconds longer. Replaces Aspect of the Wild. Master Handler has been resigned. Which one is this? This one. Each time barb shot deals damage, the cooldown of kill command is reduced by half a second. Is that just like every time it ticks? Like a dot tick? Is that it? Hold on, let me do this. Let me actually make some normal barbs so I can like play. No. Actual game. Okay, I'm trying to remember what my bars are looking like. Okay, I guess I gotta talent into it, yeah. Let's do it like this. Let's talent out of this into this. I gotta get my pets, man. I gotta get a pet. Both? Okay, we'll do both. We'll do both. It says I haven't spent time in PvP out of here. Alright, so if I press, let's say like, kill command, right? And like Cobra shot. Kill commands are gone? Yeah! Short cooldown. Wait, so if I then... So every time it ticks like a dot tick, it gives me a cooldown reduction. So then you kind of encourage to like Cobra shot or bleed up multiple targets then, right? Wait, you could just... Wait, this is like a 2-button thing. Hold on a second. That's a 2-button thing. Look at that. Look at that cooldown reduction every time it ticks. Even if a different source. So you kind of want to bleed multiple targets now. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Go bleed. Bleed. Kill command. Kill command. Kill command. Yeah. That's pretty reactive. Interesting. Oh, that's going to be kind of cool. Neat. I like that. Can I put this on the side? It's probably going to bug, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Whatever. Interesting. I kind of like it. All right. Okay, let's do... Actually, let me go pick up my tier set real quickly, just so I can have it. Real quick, chat. Also, this song, dude. I'm just so... Get out of here. No, next one. That one also don't like. Alright, let me pick up my tier set. I won't put it on, but I'll mess with it as like I test out the sets. Alright, I'm gonna put them on like, I don't know, on the side here. Region bag, never mind, that won't work. So place them to the side just so I can swap in and out. I do want to play with it, but I mostly want to take a look at the class new stuff, right? Alright, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, Call of the Wild has been redesigned. Cooldown reduced to 2 minutes with Call of the Wild. Was 3. The base ability now has added functionality. Whenever Call of the Wild summons a pet, the cooldown of kill command and barb shot are reduced by 50%? Huh? Move over Bestial Wrath. Oh, it's like towns that are like linked together now. Weird. Okay, we'll do it like this. So every time a pet is summoned, the cooldown of barb shot and kill command are reduced. So you can do some kill command shenanigans then, huh? Alright, hold on. So what does this look like? Let's get the pets in there, right? Let them do the thing. Cobra. Every time a pet is summoned. Yeah, wow. You can just kill command and dire and barb. Lots of barbs. It's all you're doing. It's just barb shot, bleed. Kill, barb. Kill, barb. I mean, that changes the rotation quite a bit. And if you're doing the whole thing where you're trying to bleed multiple targets in AoE or whatever, that can work pretty well. And all the other talents like your barb shot, or yeah, barb shot has a chance to reset the cooldown of your, has a chance to reset the cooldown of kill command. I mean, that's just really, really strong together. The Bestial Wrath feels wrong. I never liked Bestial Wrath. Like, I was just like, it's okay, it's a button, it kind of does stuff. But like, I was kind of excited to like not have Bestial Wrath available anymore. Right, just do something different, do something new entirely. I was kind of excited, personally, just kind of excited about that. I was hoping they'll add some stuff that could compete with it. Just because it's like, it's different, right? It could take the class in another direction. And that could be kind of cool. And like, there's a pet summoning zoo build kind of theme behind it. Alright, so that's neat. That's a base version of Call of the Wild. It has a pretty big cooldown reduction for... I mean, that makes it burstier. 2-minute cooldown is also really nice because it lines up with what Hunters do. Nodes are also been updated. So we got also Wild... Okay, I guess I'll just read them here. Wild Instincts. While Call of the Wild is active, each time you kill command, your kill command target takes 3% increased damage from all your pets, stacking up to 10 times. So if you can kill command primary target multiple times over, 30% more damage done. That's bursty. While Call of the Wild is active, your pets have the effects of Beast Cleave, and each time Call of the Wild summons a pet, all your pets stomp. So there's one cleave, one single target. Interesting. So you could really just go into Call of the Wild, big AoE every 2 minutes. That's kind of cool. Thrill of the Hunt is now a 2-point ability. Each point grants 2% crit up to 2-4 times, with 3 stacking. So you basically can get 4% crit instead of oh wait, no, 2% stacking 4 times. 8? So you can either get 9 or 8. Okay, that's still really good. Dire Command is now a 2-point ability. What's Dire Command at? Dire Beast, Dire Pack, Dire Command. So that's just 2 points actually. So Kill Command, is that full value though? Yeah, full value. So you can still get 30% more chance to summon a Dire Beast when you attack stuff. Snakebite also removed. That's a good change. That's a good Beastmaster change. Marksman, Windrunner's Guidance has been redesigned. Each arrow fire reduces the cooldown rapid. Boy, hold on a second. Marksman got a slight change. A very slight change here. Onto real spec. Yeah, I'll do that in just a second, my guy. Just a second. Ooh, they're actually taking the survival current tier set and making it like a baseline option. That's kind of neat. Why am I getting messages? Hold on. I'm just not gonna. So this is not different, but there's this right here is different. Windrunner's Guidance, so that's been adjusted. Each wind arrow fired reduces the cooldown of your rapid fire by half a second, and every 8 wind arrows increase the duration of your next true shot by 1 second up to a maximum 10 seconds. So instead of having it so that every wind arrow has a chance to just grant you true shot, it instead is going to make your next true shot last 10 seconds longer, and you'll get more rapid fires out of it. So that's a little different. That's a little bit of like a backpedal on this. Okay, so we got wind arrows, right? Do I have wind arrows? Aim shot makes wind arrows happen. Are they firing? I'm not seeing wind arrows. Oh no, there they are. So I got my ability back a little faster, I guess. Hold on. This actually might be interesting inside a burst window. I feel like there's a delay with my wind arrows now. I feel like that's a little different. So it looks like you aim shot, and then the arrows fire after. There's a delay. Does it still count? Hold on. I think it still tracks it, right? Hold on, let me do it like this, chat. I want to see how fast it tracks the wind arrows. Alright. We're on attacking, right? Shot it? No, wind arrows come after. So there's a delay. So you want a rapid fire, right? Then you wind arrows. Do this still counts though? Hold on. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working properly. It's all rapid fire, right? That's on cooldown. Every time I do this, half a second. Rapid fire. Shot it. No, it is tracking. It's just doing it in a weird timing. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so it's like 16 seconds. Now, as it fires, it does the cooldown reduction. Now, it starts a little bit right before you aim shot, so it counts it. Even though the arrows fire a little later, it does add to it. It does count towards it. That's an interesting change. It takes out the RNG out of the game entirely, though, with that play style. All right, survival. Survival Hunter. Survival got a few changes. You got Wildfire Bomb now correctly states the damage is reduced when damaging more than 8 targets. Not a functionality change, but rather a tool to clarity. Wildfire Bombs deal 40% increased damage to your primary target. The Rabber's Hero Set bonus increases the value of Wildfire Bomb while in single target encounters in a way that has worked out well. We want to keep the interaction going forward in survival, so we're removing it from the tier set bonus and making it all variants of Wildfire Bomb, including any periodic damage effect, deal 40% more damage to your primary target when using Wildfire Bomb. Good change. They're just removing that out of the kill command, no longer causes you. So it's just a passive. You don't even need to kill command for it. You know how normally like you'll kill command and then your next Wildfire Bomb does stuff? Hold on, I need to change this a little. This is good actually, hold on. So, you know how you normally with tier set you kill command and your Wildfire Bomb does more damage? That's just baked in. Plain Wildfire Bomb does 40% more damage. You don't even need to kill command for it. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. I think that's a good change. That seems like a really good change. I think this is good. Like having bombs be even more interactive with the spec because they're like so core to it. Having a tier set that works. This is good. This is the stuff that I really wanted to see. They get a tier set. It works really well. It makes the class. It evolves the class in a good direction, and you make it baseline. That's really good. All right, let's take a look at the actual tier set though. Chat tier set time. I'm gonna put on these. I don't even know if this is good. Alrighty, I know I don't like the helm, so we're gonna run. Right? Is it buggy? Okay. Now we're good. Alrighty, tier set. Fury of the Eagle! You're kidding me, dude. Fury of the Eagle increases you and your pet's critical chance by 15%. And critical damage up for 12 seconds. Yo, hold on a second. So you have to play Fury for the next tier? You Fury? And now your crit is increased. It stops as soon as you... Yo, Fury with kill commands. Yeah, that's gonna be so good. Wait, crit scaling on a tier set. That's actually really good. No way. Chat. Oh, you're gonna have to play like a kill command build to get this back as soon as possible. That's cool. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh, that's great. That because Fear of the Eagle is a weird ability where for like the longest time you didn't really want to press it if you had anything else available, especially if you're playing Mungus Bite. But this is good. This gives it like big oomph of damage, and it doesn't give you that crit damage until you stop challenge. So you can challenge for a second, go into real damage, or if you want to delay it for whatever reason, delay it for a little bit. All right, second part. I didn't mean to press that. Fury of the Eagle throws a free Wildfire Bomb at your current target at 100% effectiveness, generates one charge of Wildfire Bomb, and increases the damage of Wildfire Bomb dealt to your primary target for 40%. So you have to go Bombardier, man. You have to go bomb. What is it, Bombardier? Yeah, Bombardier, dude. Bombing it. My goodness. So it gives you a proc too. Okay, so you're gonna have to do some like, I don't really know, like just pretty much like something like this, right? That's not how I want to do it, but that's okay. So you're gonna have to do this, right? Fury, bombing, kill commands on bombing, and bombing some more. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some. This is gonna be big, a very explosive play style, a very explosive build. This could be really, really good. I think timing with this is gonna be a little weird, but like the damage it does is probably gonna be really, really high. The bombs do a lot of damage. I mean, kill shots too. My god. And the crit. Oh, yeah, Master Marksman is going to be so good with that crit, man. That's going to be real, really good. Okay, so we're going to start doing this. What you can also do is you can get an explosive shot going, right, ahead of time. And then you can, like... So you get an explosive shot rolling ahead of time, right? And then you start spearing as it goes off. Oh, this is really good. I like that crit scaling. I think that's going to be really good. You're just going to go all crit, haste crit. Easy. You don't have to worry about it. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's a really cool tier. I like that a lot. All right, Marksman, real quickly. I want to see what they get. And then we go BM. Kind of going backwards. Find the perfect combo? I don't doubt it. I'll take a look at it later, though. Actually, I want to look for it myself. Don't even tell me. I want to discover this for myself. This is a really cool class. tier set. I want to play this now. All right, Hunter, MM. Rapid fire, range of volley at the target location 1.6 seconds. Huh? I guess it does give you like that cleave, but if you want to play into volley talents, that would definitely be the time to do it, right? Anything else to do with volley? Like what, is it the explosive, right? Salvo? Yeah, you would do salvo, you would do trick shots. That could be interesting for cleave, man. That could be interesting. Legacy with the Windrunner now has a 50% chance to fire wind arrow targets damaged by volley. So you're going to be playing volley legacy build. You have to play legacy still to this next year. Oh man. That could be interesting. So that cooldown reduction stuff would be really, really good then, huh? Wow. So if you're in a big enough group, you're volleying, that gives you cooldown reduction for your rapid fire. There's a chance you could be rapid firing over and over and over. Dude, that could be interesting. Wait a second. That could be interesting. 50% chance to fire a wind arrow at the target's damage for volley. Yo, this could be kind of cool. I think there's some interactions that could be like put together. I can't even like start putting into words like exactly what, but I feel like there's enough here to like make something happen. BM. Bestial Wrath. You have to play Bestial Wrath. Oh, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't. Dire Beast, now a big kill command again. Beast Cleave? Wait, okay, so it actually makes, you have to pick up Bestial Wrath, but you don't have to go hard into Bestial Wrath if you really don't want to. Call of the Wild becomes a lot better because that's all Dire Beasts. All beasts summoned are Dire Beasts. But you don't want to play into like Dire Pack. I think you'll go this, but you'll still pick this up. So, man. Summon a Dire Beast for 15 seconds. Dire Beast, a big kill command. It's gonna be the zoo build, dude. It's gonna be so good. Oh, it's gonna be a zoo build. Wait a second. When you kill command, each time you kill command, is it like every time you pet kill commands? Or is it like every time you press the kill command button? Because if it's every time pets kill command added, you gotta stack this quick. Stack it like that. My god. Dude, this is actually so good. Wow. That kill command build is gonna be so good. Wow. And the beast cleave too. Ah, dude, it's gonna be so good. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be OP. I told you I melt. Man, that is so good. That's actually so good. Wow. That's actually such a good change. Dude, Hunter's awesome. Class, another, chat, another class. Go, real quick. Are we doing Rogue? Is this Rogue time? Rogue is a lot. There's too much with Rogue. We get a Priest. Priest doesn't seem to be that bad. Actually, there's a lot with Priest. Oh god. Oh god, there's a lot with Priest. Monk. There's some small stuff with Monk. Shaman? Okay. I am interested in Shaman, so I am gonna do Shaman. Your tiers looks cool. Enhanced looks cool? Okay. I am not sleeping for the next few weeks, man. Mage tier set. Oh yeah, we should take a look at the Mage tier set, shouldn't we? You know what? Let's give Mage some justice by taking a quick look at the tier set, right? Just a quick look at the tier set and mess with it for a second. And then we'll do Shaman right after. How does that sound, chat? Is that cool? Are you guys cool with that? Are you guys good with that? You guys good with that? You guys good with that? You guys good with that, right? We're good with that. We're good, chat. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, let's do that real quickly. Dude, there's a lot going on in 10.2. This is already getting like to the point of a little, you ever just get to the point where you're like, dude, I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. It's almost like you're paralyzed with options. I'm getting to that point. So having you guys like tell me which class to do next helps guide me for like a second here. You know what I mean? What am I missing? I do like the way the set looks though. What do you guys think of the set? What do you guys think of the set? Hold on. We can do this properly. Don't gotta look at me. Look at this. Thoughts? Like it? I like it a lot, actually. Even the hat. I love it. And it can tell time. What time is it? Time to check out Mage. What the hell? That's so good. I never realized it. I never looked at the top of my head. It's a clock. Ah, it's a major clock. Chrono Mage, basically, yeah. Basically. That's so good. Oh, this is empty. Okay, this is actually nice. All right, tiers up for mages. Frost. Glacial Spike. You're spiking next year. I like it. Glacial Spike damage increased by 10%. And it explodes when it shatters a frozen target, dealing 20% of its damage a year by enemies, deals reduced damage by other targets, and has a 40% chance to trigger brain freeze. So you are spiking. You are. Hey there, Spike. You are spiking. It's not even like super crazy of a tier set either. Like, it's a good tier set. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, you gotta do this. Oh, that cleave. It's a solid tier set. Like, it's not a bad one. But it needs to be against the frozen targets. I think you are gonna play for flurries. You're probably gonna save a lot of flurries for glacials. I think that's what's gonna change your rotation to. But you gotta make sure you're hitting a frozen target. I think in Mythic Pluses there are some ways to freeze them without necessarily like flurrying things, but you're probably gonna save all your flurries for that. But man, in PvP that's gonna be brutal though. You're gonna be chaos bolting people basically, essentially. Or maybe you're just gonna hit them with glacials just because brain freeze. Oh, there's a chance you could just brain freeze off of it, so you can have. So even if you don't have a brain freeze proc, there's a chance you could just brain freeze anyway. Small chance. Like right now, I'm just gonna spam brain freeze. Didn't give me brain freeze, but there's a chance when it spikes to give you a free brain freeze. But I guess the idea is maybe you'll just hold one charge for spike and hope that you'll get the brain freeze proc, or all your charges for spikes. Either way, I think there's gonna be some like you're gonna really okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can spike and spam. Got my brain freeze proc. That one's a little bit harder to pull out though. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty solid. God, I do like the frost animations, by the way. Big fan. Alrighty, next one. Fire. I'm also gonna turn off the PvP stuff. Simple sets. Yeah, simple sets are not bad. Like, not every spec needs to have, like, a mass equation for a set. Like, Glacial Spike, Flurry. There's enough there to, like, the fact that it has to be a frozen target doesn't mean it should be a Flurry target. On raid fight, raid bosses, the monk set looks good in game. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty good, honestly. I like it a lot. Oh! Wait. Stand still. I really do think we should do more than just green. But, like, the silhouette is good. Ooh. What is the rogue set? What do rogues look like? Rogue? No, it doesn't have the set. What are you literally out of Shadowlands? That's the rogue set? Bro. Rogue win. Rogue wins. Rogue wins the tier set competition. That's it. It's over. It's done. It's out. Out of here. Out. Scram. Out of here. Okay, Mage. When Parablast or Flame Strike critical strikes, which was always almost, you gain Searing Rage, increasing your crit strike damage by 3% for 12 seconds, stacking up to 15 times. 50%. Activating Combustion increases your crit damage bonus of Searing Rage to 100% for 12 seconds. You're gonna play crit damage. I think you're gonna play crit heavy on the mage this time around. I think you're gonna change your stats to go heavy on crit, because if you crit a lot, you get a pretty big proc. But 100, is it what, 60? Is it 30% more damage on crit damage? That seems really strong. That seems really good. Can I get like a proc? Yeah, so like where's the proc at? Is this it? Where is it? Is this thing? What is this proc for my tier? When your Pyroblast, or is it like on the target? When your Pyroblast or Flame Strike critical strikes, you gain Searing Rage. Where's Searing Rage? Fire Techniques, Feel the Burn, Fire Mind. I don't think it works properly, chat. Unless I'm not critting? Hold on, did I not crit? Oh, crit, there we go. Now it actually did. Yeah, Searing Rage, it lasts for like... So basically it should be up all the time, basically, right? Yeah, here we go. 2-second stack. 5 stack. So 50% more damage done. So when I'm combusting, what is that, 30? So 30% more damage while you're combusting. That's pretty good. So you're gonna be playing into a heavy combustion build. So this actually doesn't change anything, does it? When you think about it. The mage set isn't different. You just gotta make sure you're critting enough, and you're probably gonna be critting enough with all your abilities. Yeah, there's no reason not to be critting all the time. You're gonna change. It's actually an easier set to maintain than the current one. And you're just 15% more damage done, which is kind of nuts. I think you might end up going like more crit heavy into a... I mean, you get a lot of crit passively. I don't really know. But it's a solid one. Like, it's not super crazy. But I think that crit damage... I think crit damage is going to be what they're probably going to do a lot with classes, isn't it? Yeah. Simple is better. Simple sets always interact the best. Yeah, there's a lot more like... You have more room in terms of what talents you can play into. Doesn't seem that great though because of passive of fire. Because of the passives of fire, yeah. You can see how affecting crit on fire would help them. Shouldn't only affect master or anything. It probably will have like affect mastery because like you're doing more damage with crit damage. That'll probably make your mastery build up a little bit bigger. You probably will have some kind of an interaction like that though. Like anybody you're thinking of right now, yeah. It probably will interact if it buffs. If it's anything that does. Sorry about this, chat. Okay, so your mastery for Fire Mage, what I was trying to say. The damage of the dot builds up based on the damage that you do. So the bigger that damage, the more damage your mastery does. So I think if you're critting constantly, that damage should also be higher. But also the separate ticks of that mastery hits, doing 30% more damage, will also be pretty good as well. But we'll see, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see, man. Alrighty, Arcane. So for Arcane, consuming clear casting grants you increased spell damage for 2% up to 10. Pretty simple. After consuming clear casting 6 times, your next Arcane missiles consumes Forethought and deals 75% increased damage and fires up to 4 additional enemies near your target. Forethought. What is this? Forethought. What the hell is Forethought? Hold on. This talent. Standing still for 10 seconds grants you Foresight. Is that it? Or no? Forethought. Is that it? Hold on. Or is it just like, is the Forethought the proc? That might be the proc. Let me see if I can get a proc, man. Sounds interesting. I'm wondering if it's a talent that it's talking about, because what is Forethought? There's Foresight. I'm not getting procs. Why am I not getting like a single like clear casting proc? Do I have clear casting? Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I got Forethought is the tier set proc. Okay, so basically it's like you want to get a lot of clear casting procs as Arcane. And you want to go through them as fast as possible. So you can stack it up as quickly as you can. But you get spell damage increases. So actually you could hold on to the buff. If you wanted to. Okay, so it stacks up to 5. Maximum stacks is like up to 10%. So it's max stacks right now. So next clear casting, once you have full stacks, my missile should cleave, right? Or no? Consuming 6 times. Oh, it's separate, so it's consuming clear casting is different than this buff. Okay, so I consume clear casting once. It's like a hidden buff. So Forethought is stacked up, it's chilling. That's the one, is Empowerment Missiles. That's the one. Okay, I need a clear casting proc. Please, please, please. Okay, never mind. So that's a separate buff. So you have one buff that simply just gives you like a stacking damage buff as long as you're consuming clear casting procs. Cool. And then another one is like after 6 clear casting, you're chilling. I kind of want to see if we can just pop some cooldowns then. Because this is going to be a lot harder with like full burst though. There we go. Like we got an actual proc. Just trying to spend mana. This could be interesting with a AoE. Oh, you could consume it way faster if you just do what's it? Arcane Explosion though. That is quicker. Okay, it's here. Okay, next one is gonna do the big thing. Next one is gonna do the thing. I want to do this. Alright. I did it wrong. It's okay. It does quite a bit of damage though, when it's cleaving like that. It's a little bit of a ramp up. It definitely has a bit of a ramp up, but I wonder like with mana stuff, especially inside of your like burst window with Arcane Surge. Because Arcane Surge spends a lot of mana very, very quickly. It gives you a lot of clear casting procs really early on. So I wonder if it's going to be like one of those things that just will desync from each other, or if it's something you're just going to delay your full burst until you have this available. If that makes any sense. It's an interesting one. This one definitely has a little bit more mechanical play in terms of how you would like go about putting that burst out. This mythic set? I don't know actually. It looks like it's... No, maybe? I'm not sure. I think it's just normal. I don't even know what the mythic set would look like. Do they have it? Hold on a second, friend. No, mythic set is the purple one. Yeah, so that's just the normal. Heroic looks like... Oh, I like this purple. That looks kind of good. And you got this as a raid finder. Blue? I like the blue. PvP one looks so good. Just the ivory. Oh. Also the belt is like a clock. Everything is a clock. Oh, the elite looks good. Oh, the elite looks good. I like it. Hey, that's the world set. That's pretty neat, actually. I like that one. I like that one. Yo, that looks so good. That's the aspirant. That's like, I think the that's the PvP one. Aspirant set. That's the PvP, like, honor set. That looks good. Alright, chat. Next class. Shaman, yeah? LA Enhancement Super Primordial Wave now? Okay, hold on. He said Shaman. We have to do Shaman, man. Thou shame me. There we go. I don't know if my set will actually transpose properly. Clear casting feels like it procs way more often in dungeons than in dummies. Yeah, no, this character is definitely not fully set up properly. But yeah, clear casting procs pretty regularly. I think it's going to be a little bit easier. I do wonder, like, how gamey it's going to be. Because there's a thing that mages are doing right now, like Arcane specifically, where they kind of just like, they hold off the rotation at some point. Right? So they do this weird thing where, where they... What am I trying to say? Wow, everybody's on PTR. Look at that. It's like lively. Look at that. Literally everybody's out here. Wait, world tree? Oh yeah, you could go to the tree. Where's the tree? Oh, I guess I gotta go there, do the story, and then I can go there. Okay. I guess that's where that goes. Okay, I want to check that out at some point, but let's do Shaman first. Wrong side. Here I go. What am I trying to say? What was I trying to say? Clear casting, mages, gamey. Right now, mages do this thing where they would get a clear casting proc, right? But they kind of just get a clear casting proc just so they can get their arcane blast. They'll like start channeling arcane blast, arcane missiles during clear casting, but they'll cut themselves off short just to arcane blast. Missile. Technically, like you could start missile and let it channel fully, but then you're kind of channeling inside of a global. If you're trying to press an ability every global, you would actually cut off missiles a little short. And that's maybe what you will have to do with this build, is like you'll missile, but then if you have another proc missile, you'll probably present something, right? At least in single target. In AoE, I think you're just going to be arcane explosioning. You're not really going to be missiling until you get all the procs set up. But yeah. You can cast missile, cancel it instantly, get 2 charges of blast. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that cannibalization. I do hope they'll think about it a little bit going forward and like maybe try to find a way to solve it, but we'll see. Shamans, do they have anything new on Shamans? I mean, it's a big fatty thing on... Okay, cool. So enhanced, not a lot. Primordial wave spell damage increased by 500%. Okay, mana spring now restores 150 mana for enhanced Shaman, 150 mana for Resto Shaman, and 100 mana for Ellie Shaman. I love it so many. So spring is a little bit less effective. That's okay. Not even a totem. It's just like a talent of spring. For enhancement, primordial, all in class changes, primordial does 500% more spell damage, like the initial wave. So when you send wave, it does now 40,000 damage. That's actually kind of solid. That's a nice bit of damage. 40,000 in a single blast. That's kind of cool. I don't hate it. That's kind of nice, but that's about it. Restoration. So Rest is the only one that's really got any changes, but that's part of like a big overarching like healer changes. Healing stream, healing stream, is that the totem? right? It has to be, right? Healing stream. That's like the only one, right? Healing stream. Yeah, healing stream totem. It has to be healing stream totem. So healing stream, healing increased by 20%. I guess that also means like the cloudburst healing as well. Healing surge, healing increased by 30. Healing wave increased by 30. Primordial wave replicates healing wave at 40% effectiveness out of 60, so that reduces some of the AoE healing but make it single target a bit better. But with the buster healing surge and healing wave, it's still going to be pretty good side healing and cleave healing. Cloudburst totem now accumulates 20% of your healing done was 30, so they're trying to make cloudburst a little bit less good. Only 20% instead of 30. So they're trying to make the healing, put down a totem, let it heal, more competitive, I guess. Mana Tide Totem, now increasing mana regen by 80% was 100, so mana is going to be a little bit more hit. Ascendance now duplicates 80% of all healing done instead of 100. And Resurgence now restores 20% less mana. Resurgence, what is that? Resurgence, as the mana shield thing. Yeah, okay. So mana, a little bit more impacted. Mana is going to be a bit of a factor. I guess it makes sense because some classes just feel like they never have to deal with mana at all. But again, we don't see arrested shamans to begin with, so I don't really know. Alright, so from here on, chat, I guess we just got tier, yeah? Let's start with this one, since we already got it. Look at the set! Oh, look at the wolfies! Look at around, look at them! Actual wolf heads! Spirit wolfies! I like the helm too. It's got like jaws on the side. A little bit of horns at the front. Chat, what do you guys think of the set? I think it looks really good. And the chains down below, like chain links. The sides, look how clear that looks. It's like a shaman wolf thing. Yo, the texture quality of this set is so good. Oh my god. Like, this got even like claws at the end of the gloves. That's a good set. Alrighty. So Resto, Chain Heal, Healing Surge, Healing Wave, mark their initial target with the title Reservoir, causing them to receive 20% of all Riptide healing. Yo, it's a not a glimmer. It is a beacon mechanic. So when I heal, hold on. So when I heal this guy with a healing wave, God, that cast is so long. They become a healing reservoir. So when I heal somebody with this and with this, oh yeah, okay. So the portion of reservoir healing, they also get a heal for it. That's kind of cool. So I feel like playing into big Riptides and healing everybody is going to be big tank healing. While you can heal everybody with like healing over time. Look at that. You get a portion of the healing. That's kind of neat. So that's part of the tier set. Riptide's healing is increased by 15%. If Riptide is active on the same target as the title reservoir, its healing over time chances a 10% chance to create a new Riptide nearby ally. So you want to play somebody as a reservoir, right? Put this guy as a heal. Put Riptide on them. There's a chance every time it heals, they'll just create a new Riptide on somebody. So you want to maintain Riptide on the tank at all times then. You want to maintain like buff at all times. So you got like a buff management build thing going on. That's interesting. You want to place it on him, he got a hot, and that's all healing him. And he just got a hot too. And it replicated somebody. I could put a hot on you. Right? He's gonna get a heal. Put a Riptide back on him. But now we got a couple of Riptides rolling in. Interesting. This guy got a Riptide. I didn't even target him, but he's got a Riptide now. That's kind of neat. Cool. Alright, enhance then. Enhance. Might be main blood DK just so the affliction tier set. I gotta take a look at all of them, man. There's way too much to take a look at in the single sitting. I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, next one. Oh, I like the chest piece too. I actually haven't got to take a look at that at all. Look at that. It's got like the midriff. I like that. That looks really good actually. Oh, even the fur got like dangle bits. Look at that. Has like dangle elements. Oh, actually I want to see what the full set looks like. Let me look at this. I like this. This looks so good. Oh, the mythic with red. That looks great. That looks sick. Heroic with blue. Oh man, look at that belt. Even the belt got dangly bits too. What the hell? Oh, even the LFR looks good, honestly. Man. Okay, enhance. What do we have? Primordial Wave summons... Okay, Primordial Wave is the build then, huh? Primordial Wave summons a Lightning Feral Spirit that increases your nature damage by 20% for 15 seconds. Nice. Summoning a feral spirit reduces the cooldown Primordial Wave by 7 seconds. Okay, hold on a second. We can just chain feral spirits. A ton of them. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna set it up here. I'm just gonna go blasting, okay? We're gonna go full bloodlust, feral spirit summoned, right? Lot of lightning bolt. Gotta get as much what is it, maelstrom as possible. Why does my haze feel so like slow? I think it's just PTR. Okay, we got feral spirits again. Cooldown has been reduced. Let's see more maelstrom if I can. Yeah, so the cooldown reduction is not nearly as high. Am I missing a talent? I might be missing a talent for like big cooldown reduction with feral spirits. I definitely want to do this first. Oh, okay, so I need to be a little bit more even about my, what is it, maelstrom generation. But getting triple lightning full, by the way, is kind of nuts. Oh, this is going to be good on single target and cleave. You're going to play like a big, like, nature summoner thing. Oh, that's actually kind of neat, chat. Summon wolves. That should give Primordial Wave cooldown reduction. It said 7 seconds, but I don't know if that's true. I might not be working with the cooldown reduction. What's the cooldown on that normally? 45. I think it does kind of sort of work. Oh, so the maelstrom actually does give you like what the wolves back a little quicker. I don't think that cooldown reduction works, chat. Summoning feral spirit reduce the cooldown of Primordial by 7 seconds, because that should be like 14 seconds then. Cause like I'll be able to get my wolves back in just a second here once I generate enough maelstrom, which hopefully I can. And look at the cooldown of it. Push it back, right? Press it. Yeah, that cooldown reduction isn't working. Am I missing it? Reduce the cooldown Primordial Wave by 7 seconds. That part doesn't seem to work properly at the moment, but that's okay. At least it's sort of kind of working. Not reducing the CD of Primordial. There we go. But that would be really strong together, man. You'll be just kind of chaining one to the other, because this one gives you lots of maelstrom, which cuts back your wolves. You use wolves, you do this. You'll probably get like Primordial Wolf, Wolf, Primordial Wolf, Wolf, and just we'll go back and forth with it. That's gonna be like an overload on resources, though. I feel like that's gonna be a ton. All right, next one, boys. Shaman, Elemental. What do we have for tier? We have Shield. Primordial Wave casts an Elemental Blast at the target for 100% effectiveness and grants you all 3 Elemental Blast bonuses for 15 seconds. For 10 seconds after using Primordial Wave. Whenever you consume a Lava Surge, the next Lightning Bolt Chain Lightning is instant cast and deals 25% damage. Wow, that's so strong. What the hell? Hold on a second. What is this? Okay, Wildfire M+ build. We do this. What is this? Hold on. Anytime when you consume a Lava Surge, your Lightning Bolt Chain is just instant. Chat. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? We're gonna put dots on all of them, right? Wow. Okay, we can just chain. What are you kidding me? Are you just insta? You are kidding me. You kidding me? And that gives me so much cooldown reduction. Okay, this a little much. This a little much, Blizz. That's a little much, because you're basically just able to chain Primordial, Lava Burst chain over and over and over. And if you have Ascendance, by God you ascend randomly. Oh, it's over. Wow. Wait, would you just play Ascendance then, like normal Ascendance? And just go like full further and beyond? You probably could, right? Yeah, no, definitely make it Shaman. Shaman tier set looks really strong. I don't know how they're going to be like tuned, but that tier set looks solid. Chat, another one. Hit me with it. Because I'm going to be taking a look at Rogue after this. Actually, tonight I'll probably be doing another video, but I will be taking a look at Rogue in my free time. Chat, another one. I can give you... We got Druid. We got Evoker. We got Priest. Go Rogue. I want to see your reaction. Are we doing Rogue? Is that what we're doing? Are we doing Rogue? Just so I can like pog and lose my mind. Are we doing Rogue? Because we'll do Rogue, man. We'll do Rogue. God, this set looks so... Dude, this set looks so good. It actually looks so good. Am I the only one who's just a fan of Midriff? Is it just me? Assassin blew my mind. Are we just doing it? Are we doing Rogues, boys? Druid? Because Druid does have some new stuff. Resto, Feral, Balance, mostly. No Guardian, but Guardian... Rogue? Okay. Are we doing Trinket good? Just making you Rogue, maybe? Oh boy. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's a big list of like new stuff for rogues. I'll scroll down to it though. Alright, Rogue it is, boys. Dala Rogue. Dala Rogue. Here we are. Here we are, boys. In Guardian, I'm gonna have to do this again. In Guardian of the Dream, we're updating all 4 rogue talent trees. Oh, I guess class specs. I was about to say like 4 specs for a minute. Bring them up to the current standard. A sweeping pass was needed to make significant adjustments to address notable concerns, like moving the first gate from row 3 to row 4 to match all the other class. Oh god. Please. Everything is just gonna disable, then damn bam. I'm going to take a slow chat. Pally, we took a look at Paladins. You only got like some healer changes. And like mostly just like tuning stuff. That's really about it. Because Paladins recently got like pretty big rework, so I guess it makes sense, right? Where's that at? Alright, my shoulders are gone. Beautiful. All this is also gone. There's stuff in here, but it's just visible. Why? Oh my god! My talent tree! What is this? Oh man, it slimmed down a bit, huh? It lost some weight. Okay. It has assassination first, so we'll do this. Oh my god. Yeah, sweeping changes is the one way to describe it. Yeah, that'll be a way to do it. Oh man. Wait, is numbing poison, that poison just baseline now? Or am I just... No, it is still there. Okay. Weird. Oh, this is gonna be weird, man. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Stop telling me those spend points. I know. Whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it like this. Alrighty. Removing 3-point nodes and reducing the percentage of minor DPS talents taken in the class tree to make room for more flavorful and robust utility options. We also wanted to use the opportunity where so many things are changing to rework or redesign some talents that needed an update. And also just to make some new talents to experience and hopefully enjoy. Let us know what you think. Many changes have been made in class challenger positions. You goddamn right. Sap is based on ability, so you no longer have to pick Sap. You get Shiv, Blind, Cloak. That depends on the spec. You start with one of them. Step, Insta, Gouge, Evasion. That is huge. This right here. You already pick it up like, okay, baseline choice. You can forego Gouge, but like cheat death, pick it up fairly quickly. Blackjack or Tricks or Trade. So you can either have enemies Sap, reduce healing, or Tricks, PvE or PvP option, poisons. And then you can go into Shadow Runner, improve sprint. That's kind of nice actually. Oh wow, so you can just choose like a little bit damage or utility stuff. Unbreakable Stride. Sprint increases movement speed by an additional 30% is 4-second increase duration. How fast am I moving already? 70. So you give me 100%. I'm gonna go so quick. I'm a fast boy now. We can pick up passive. Give up poison, reduce some movement speed, but additional 10. Baseline, what is it? Crippling. 50. 60? I guess there was a talent that increased like your non-lethal poisons too, so it makes sense, right? Okay. Wow. Okay. Non-damage and effective weapons poisons. Oh, increase the effectiveness. So you could do this. Wait, hold on. So you could do this and make it 10% additional. That's good. Is it at 80% slow or something? What is that? What am I looking at? Shift damage increased by 20%. So shift baseline does a bit more damage. So it's like kind of worth pressing. I mean, it always was, but like 30-second cooldown costs 30 energy. Featherfoot passive. That's the one that they added. Rush setup, subterfuge, still shroud. 50% reduced cooldown. You can make a 3-minute shroud. That's gonna be so good for dungeons. Oh, that's so good. Feint is additional charge. Why? Why charge? Okay, ambush generates additional column points or finisher moves reduced. Okay, so they're really consolidating some of these. Slice and dice heal, increase the crit chance of your attacks to generate column points or damage of your weapon poisons. Okay, I like this consolidation stuff. This is actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of okay. I do want to try this, that crippling poison. I do want to try that. Let's try the sprint thing. Okay, down here we got leech and poison. That gives you leech. Vigor with leech and then thistle tea. So you need to go down thistle tea if you want big energy. Or 2 points into lethality into cold blood. Or acrobatic into echoing into the full echoing buffs. Or deeper strat with alacrity. So you still got these like capstones, right? But man, if you want vigor, you have to go down into leeching. That's interesting, because that used to be so easy to pick up no matter what build. Now they're just making it a little bit more of a choice. Interesting. Ancient teach. What is this? Okay, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Wow. Mark for Death has been adjusted too. Hold on. Mark for Death adjusted. Cooldown is now 40 seconds for all specs. 30 for Assassination, 60 for Outlaw. Okay, so just 40 for all of them. Grants 5 full column points, not 5 full. So if you have deeper strat and other aspect trees, that's fine. Increases the damage of your finisher moves by 50% for 15 seconds? It buffs my finishers for 15 seconds by 15%. Boy. Wow, that's pretty strong. Echo and Reprimand now charges, enemy charges 2 additional column points. Does the baseline just do 1? A column point, 2 additional column points. For damage increased by 100%. I don't think that's new. Oh, so it just does it. Oh, enemy charges a column point that's a 3, 4, or a 5. Used to be 2, 3, or 4. So it's a little bit easier to play into. That's actually really good. So it changes which column point is enemy charge. Yeah, how's it going, Shane? I'm checking it out. Rogues got changed a lot. We got a whole new talent tree. It's slimmed down. It's they went on a diet. I'm taking a look at it. Starting with Assassination. But man, the class tree is gonna look weird. So I got 11 points, right? This is like. So you can still pick up quite a lot. 2 points? Oh, it's only how much energy, but you still get the energy regen. Oh, it still does the energy regen. Okay, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to maximize your energy regen. I think Shadow Dance is going to be a little bit less good now. Oh, okay, so you still can pick up like only 2 capstones. I mean, I guess if you just go like none of these, right? You can still grab 3 capstones and like 1 point here. Okay, so you can still get basically very much what you could do before. That didn't change much. 10-2, 10-2 PTR. It's up right now. We're in. We're in. 10-2 here. 10-2 PTR, boys. Let's go. Look at that, actually. Alright. Oh, that's a lot going on here already. Alright, Assassination itself. Assassination is known for having strong single target damage, but it has 2 areas of concern we hope to address in the Guardians of the Dream. First and foremost, the AoE has been notably weak and left them far behind the pack in M+ and certain raiding counter types. Second, Assassinations. You know what? Let's go to Ogrimmar just so I can pick up tier sets as well while I read this. Assassination damage performance does not improve at a similar rate compared to most specs when players improve their playing coordination to take on bigger challenges, like when moving from heroic to mythic level rating. We hope the changes here will raise the floor of Assassination's AoE, especially before reaching and needing the capstone talents to do so. And if you feel like a distinct assassination like way to deliver AoE damage and not a copy paste of another spec's gameplay. So they're changing AoE and giving us a unique playstyle for AoE. Interesting. As for the second concern, it's very important to us that we're not completely rewriting the book and threaten to undermine what makes Assassination appealing for so many players from both fantasy and gameplay perspectives. That said, the changes aimed at addressing the issue are more subtle. We intend to create more room for players tackling high-end content, to use the resources and encounter knowledge to get improved performance outcomes, while not increasing the number of hoops players at all levels have to jump through to get similar results. So they're basically just going to go more standardized way of going about it. By the way, our tier set looks absolutely insane. Our tier set, we win the tier set game. Like, look at this thing, dude. Oh, it looks cool. I like it a lot. Look, we even got like poison vials and stuff. Oh, it looks good. Very, very edgy rogues, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks good. Mythic. Oh, it actually does look well. My God, it has this ventier look about it, doesn't it? LFR, it looks right. PvP, it looks very similar to heroic. All right, like a little bit of rust and purple. I can rock with that. Oh, that's our like world gear set. That actually looks really cool. You could literally be a druid. Oh, it looks good. I like this a lot. Wow, rogue leather sets are pretty decent, man. Very decent. Alrighty, let's take a look at Assassination. So what I got out of this is blah, blah, blah. We wanted to make sure that the spec doesn't feel too different for players that know the spec. Want to be able to give you more ways to like improve and do better in, but like not completely have to change everything about you. So let me get back some of the talents that I had earlier, yeah? I'm gonna try this. And we'll do it like that. And I'll do these, and I'll do Mark for Death. Something like that, yeah? Alright, so Assassination. I'm gonna take a look at everything here, chat. So they want to keep it familiar, but also change the way we AoE. We got ourselves Deadly Poison. Coat your weapons. Yeah, so just Deadly Poison. Shiv also increases the damage of nature by 30%. That's baseline, right? That's a little different. Many changes. Shadow Step is now baseline. So Shadow Step is baseline without any extra talent into it as a spec. That's cool. That's cool. New talent. Okay, there's a lot of new talents here. So Venomous Wounds is here. That's fine. Path of Blood increases maximum energy by 100. Huh? Seal of Fate is no longer here. It's a spec thing now. Interesting. I kind of like that on Outlaw. So finisher moves or slice and this extends. Or Venom extends slice. Or you want to do... Interesting change. Interesting. So Garrote, only 1 point. Poison stuff. I kind of want to go over here left side though. Guess we'll do it like this, yeah? Fan. Alright, that'll work. Right, that's a start. Okay, next. Crimson Tempest. 100,000? Did they buff this? Has been adjusted. No longer does instant damage. Now has initial tick rate damage. Damage per tick reduced by 25. Damage increased by 20. That deals bonus damage when multiple targets are affected. Increased by 20% per target. So deals extra damage when multiple enemies are hit. So this does more damage the more enemies you bleed. Interesting. I want that said the Dreamer set. It looks good, doesn't it? That deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. So this ability literally does more damage per target it hits. So in big AoE, you scale now. Interesting. So Shiv has a second charge, does additional damage. Did they change this at all? I don't think so. So I think Death Mark is exactly as it was. Carve a Death Mark to an enemy, dealing damage over 10 seconds while marked. Your Garrote and Rupture and Lethal Poison applied to the target duplicated. Okay. We have here Garrote, 50% more damage, can be used in stealth multiple times coming out of stealth. Here, Using Mutilate on a target afflicted by Rupture and Deadly Poison applies Caustic Splatter for 10 seconds. Caustic Splatter causes 30% of your poison damage to deal splash onto nearby enemies reduced beyond 5 targets. Or Internal Bleeding, where you have a Kidney Shot bleed. Kidney Shot and Rupture apply Internal Bleeding. That adds bleeding damage over 6 seconds based on combo points spent. That's so cool! So you can have extra bleed through Ruptures too? Oh, that's so good! You can go full bleed build! That's sick! Okay. Oh god, Exsanguinate. So there's 2 versions now. While above 100% energy, you garrote. Rupture and Crimson Tempest consume 8 energy to duplicate 40% of the damage dealt. Like a secondary target? You can just cleave? Or Exsanguinate. Garrote, Rupture, and Crimson Tempest consume 10 energy to duplicate 100% of the damage dealt last 10 seconds. So you either can make it a cooldown so it cleaves or passively it cleaves as long as you can play with energy. Interesting energy plays. That's really, really neat. That's really unique, but that's cleave, right? That's what it sounds like. Okay, well I gotta give it a try. Critical strike chance increased by 30% while still. Okay, that's normal. Okay, so then we got Phenonize has its radius increased, deals more damage, 50% more damage baseline, an additional 15 when striking 5 or more targets. So that makes AoE better. I like it a lot. Yeah, so you get like 100 energy, and then you have 100 more here. 300 energy. Hold on, you can have 300. Okay, what? That's a lot. That's too much. 300 energy. What is this class? Okay, we'll try this in a second. Once my talents are set in stone, I'm just looking through all of them real quick. I am losing my mind. Oh, this is not bad for my health. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Ambush and Mutilate refund poison. Okay, that's perfectly normal. Ambush and Mutilate costs 5 more energy, but deal more damage as nature. Again, energy play. I like it. Okay, go up to 10 more. Interesting. Because the increases the damage of weapon poisons by 10%. Okay. Weapon poison bleeds nature abilities. Wait. Weapon poisons nature damage over time, and bleed abilities deal 1% increased damage to targets for each weapon poison, nature damage, and bleed. So all of your dots, bleeds, and nature things do more damage for every single one you have layered on a target. Interesting. Shadow Step Clothing reduced by 32% when using a target afflicted by Garrote. That's so good! By Garrote! That is so good! Or Garrote silences the target from 6 seconds. That's perfectly fine. Doomblade. Additional bleed. I mean, I gotta play into the bleed thing now, I think. It's like fan. Garrote increases the damage of your ambush and mutilate target. Perfectly normal, I think. I do think I want to pick up some of these. Oh my god, they actually. Oh, Capson's a little different looking, chat. Man, so I don't really need to go amplifying poison, do I? Not really. We'll pick up, well, I don't know, 1 point. I don't know, this. So Shiv deals 200% damage and no longer costs energy. Cool, that's normal. Ambush Mutilate have a 20% chance to make an next ambush free. That's perfectly normal too. Poison Bomb. Envenom has a 4, so only Envenom, not a Rupture. Has a 4% chance per combo point spent. I guess it's because like it's playing off of Amplifying and Twisted Knife, which are really Envenom heavy. 4% chance per combo point spent to smash a vial of poison on target location, dealing full perfectly normal. Garrote damage increased by 20%, generates 2 additional combo points when used from stealth, or you can pick up the Serrated Bone Spike or Sepsis, which does quite a bit of damage, or just a perma bleed, which is really, really good. I think that's perfectly fine to go into. I think it's fine too. So, oh, that's just 1 point, both of them. That's nice. Zaldik. Your poisons and bleeds deal 50% increased damage targets below 35. So they nerfed that a little bit, down to only 30 maximum. That's pretty cool though. Envenom also increases your critical strike chance. Yeah, Dash and Scoundrel basically. 1 lethal poison, that's pretty good too. Son of Blood. H, enemy afflicted by Rupture increases your agility. That's perfectly fine. Alright, final capstones. Artillery Precision. Shiv strikes 4 nearby enemies. Increases your bleed damage against them by 30% for 8 seconds. Or King's Bane, which is just poison over time. Same thing, normal. Dragon Temper Blades, which is like you get a second lethal, non-lethal poison. But they have 30% less application chance. Okay. Sudden Demise. Passive. Bleed damage increased by 10%. pick it immediately. Targets below 35% health instantly bleed out and take fatal damage when the remaining bleed damage you would deal to them exceeds 100% remaining health. It's an execute. So if, let's say, you put bleed on somebody, right, below 30% health, let's say you put somebody 30% health, they have 100,000 health. You put a rupture on them, which is going to be like 55,000 health, and you put a fatty garrote, which is 38, and then you have internal bleeding on them, that's 18 times 5, I don't know, like let's say 40. It's over 100 that take 200. It basically just erupts and it does damage equal to 200% of them. It's an execute. It's a touch of death. It's a touch of death with your bleeds. It's a touch of death with your bleeds. It is a touch of death with your bleeds. Garrote and Rupture apply 2 additional... Garrote and Rupture just apply to 2 additional nearby enemies when used from stealth, up to 3 seconds after break of stealth. Wow. So basically every opener or every time we vanish. Wow. So they let you cleave, and this is comes to type of AoE. Wow. What points do I want? What else do I want to grab? I guess Shiv? We'll try this. I want to try AoE. This is crazy. Alright, so now we actually have talents. This is gonna be weird. Okay, I gotta get the right things in here. Alright, this has gotta go somewhere too. Oh man, I have so many abilities on my bars. But Exsanguinate shouldn't be a button, right? No, I think I want a passive version. I think I should have the passive one, right? 100 energy. Yeah. Yeah, so I have 300 energy. As you can see over here, 300 energy. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. So while above 100 energy, it should duplicate. Is it not working? Exsanguinate? Hey, Mark for Death. I should have it somewhere too. Oh, forgot about that. Okay. So I'll put a bleeds on this guy. Is it duplicating on him? Or not? So I picked up this. While above 100 energy, your Garrote Eruption consume 8 energy to duplicate 40% of the damage dealt. It is not really like duplicating, unless I gotta get like both of them in combat. Okay, both of them in combat, right? Garrote? No, it is actually, no, it's mutilate flesh. Wanna make sure I'm like getting this guy stabbed. It's not really duplicating. Not like the passive damage, bleed damage, it's just like not duplicating at all. Even though it's supposed to. I don't know if this talent works properly though. That may not work properly because it's not showing up like in anywhere. But it should make my abilities cost 8 more energy. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get out of combat. Can I please get out of combat?
I do not have a target.
It's gotta be like my tier set or something that's keeping me back in, yeah? It's probably my current tier. Maybe not. No, it isn't my current tier set. That might be what also breaking stuff for me is current tier. Can I break it somehow? Just a little bit. I mean, I could. It's just a 2 set though that's really screwing me. Alrighty. Let's go back to like normal ability. The actual press of the button. That's a lot of... Wait, indiscriminate carnage is passive? Oh yeah, I can remove that now. Okay, cool. So that's gone. Guess I'll put it here. Okay, so we actually have a button now for this, right? Exsanguinate. So during this time, Garrote Rupture encrypts the tempest, consume 10 energy to duplicate 100% of the damage dealt. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Garrote. Oh, it is duplicating. But is it duplicating the damage? Because it did put up a fresh new bleed. Oh wow, everything just costs so much energy. Look at my energy regen. It is non-existent. My energy regen is real bad. This is with Venom's wounds too. Okay, we'll wait for the button again. Also want to try this. Does this do a lot of damage? I mean, Exsanguinate did work. It was duplicating stuff. Sudden Demise is also doing things too. Oh, Sudden Demise is... Oh, look at that. My bleeds are just erupting instantly. I'll put a bleed on this dummy. As his health drops low, my bleeds are just going to disappear. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Low on health. If my bleeds are ticking down on something that's exceeding a certain, like, threshold, they just gotta erupt. Okay. Let me generate some calm points. Alright, so I'm gonna press the ability. Garrote. Bleed. It's not really... Is it duplicating the damage? Okay, no, it is duplicating the damage. It's just not putting a bleed. It just like does damage to somebody near you. Okay, so then maybe the passive does work. Okay, I just need to really get super far out of combat. My ruptures, man. Ruptures keep rocking my 2 set, and that keeps putting me back into combat. And I literally cannot leave. Even if I vanish, I can't leave. Blizzard, I know it's like a decent tier set you made for tier 2 Aberrus, but this is like the most annoying part of this thing. Honestly, I'm thinking of dropping it and just take a look at the new tier set as soon as possible. Just so I don't have to deal with this garbage. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just put on the new stuff. Just to break it as soon as humanly possible. Get it out of here. God, it looks so good though. Look at this set. Alright, now look. Can't do it while extending as a cooldown. Okay, we're gonna swap back to passive extending. I want to see if it works. I want to see if the passive extending works. I don't even know what this tier set does. Each energy spent grants Nature Blight, granting 1% attack speed, 1 nature damage for 6 seconds. Multiple instances of Nature Blight may overlap up to 15%. Envenom with Envenom active. Oh, Envenom while Envenom is already active explodes, dealing nature damage to enemies within 8 yards. Interesting. Okay, cool. I do like the reset, how like my next Garrote is just gonna like apply rupture and everything. Oh no, extinguisher is doing stuff. It is there. Wait, it's actually doing stuff. So with the extinguisher passive, while at 100 energy, your Garrote and Rupture encrypted tempest consume more energy and duplicate 40% of damage dealt. So you're just constantly cleaving. So if you can put up like multiple ruptures on people, but you really gotta play around your energy. You really gotta play carefully with your energy, because look at the energy regen. It is not quick. It ain't quick. I have a lot of energy, but it's not quick. So you kind of want to play it. It's duplicating a lot. It is cleaving quite a bit. Wow. I'm impressed with Assassination. You got natural cleave. And you got choices in terms of the talents. I'm impressed. Yeah, no, Rogue should be on your radar. Whatever you do, Rogue should be on your radar. I'll make a separate video on deep dive into everything the Rogues can do. But like, damn. Damn. Wow. And you also can chain it together with the Mark for Death, which buffs your finisher damage, which is your Rupture, which you can have it go do internal bleeding. I wanted to do Caustic Splatter though. Mutilating target that's affected by Rupture and Deadly Poison applies Caustic Splatter. 30% of damage. So you could really play like a big poison build. Poison damage, not just a poison build. So let me do this. Hit him Venom. It is cleaving. Oh, it is cleaving, man. It is cleaving. Oh my goodness, it is cleaving. So 30% of all my poison damage just cleaves somebody else. Oh, I think poison is going to be the way to go, man. Someone tells me, and this is without death mark. So like if I death mark, I'm going to double the value on those like sanguinates or splatters. Okay, dude. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Wow. That is so good. That is so strong. Why is it hit so hard? Wow. So this is really good. You could go. So okay. So basic assassination. It's a lot more energy management. Right, it's a little bit more energy management that you will remember, but it's like going to be interesting from a PvE perspective. In PvP, it's going to be like you're going to have to be a little more careful, I think. But from PvE perspective, it's going to be a lot more interesting. together with the class changes, it's gonna really make some of the choices for resources more interesting, where like damage or resources, but resources can result in more damage, especially in the case of assassination. But that's gonna be interesting, being able to be in that window of energy regen and stuff. It's gonna be very, very interesting to take a look at. And the way you could construct full bleed build, poison build, there's gonna be more flavor in that. AoE I think mostly has been fixed, so we'll see how the tuning goes, but there's so much more natural cleave in the spec. I think the AoE side of things may have actually been fixed, just with how like Cryptotepa scales. But we'll see. It's a big ass scout. Yeah, Totem Warriors are massive. Oh, is that a Pala? Oh, hold on, Pally set. Oh, look at that. Oh, it has swords. Oh, that's neat. Okay, cool. All right, chat. So that's Assassination. Next spec, Subtlety or Outlaw, chat. Go, go, go. Real quick. Real quick. I don't got a rage tonight, so I got free time, but like, also I'm gonna do is this. My free time. Full rogue set. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. While you guys decide which spec we go to next, this is the full rogue set. So this is our tier set. This is the Rage Finder version. A little bit of blue, a little bit of golden. Gonna be kind of neat. But set itself, some parts. It's got like a cowl with a mask, claws around like the hoodie part. You got clawy shoulders going back with a little bit of leather, a little bit of metal. Big thing in the middle with a like a swirly sun looking thing. A belt with some spiky stuff. Blades, fists with like Wolverine claws, and like vials on the sides, right? Dangly bits down the middle. Blades everywhere. We're edgy, right? We're edgy. Normal version is more like dark orangey look to it. Heroic green, toxic, poisonous, Britney Spears. Then you got Mythic red. Red is dead. Then you got the PvP version, Elite, Rust, Purple, more like Sinister. Got a little bit of like Shadow Priest look going on. Gladiator, very similar to the Heroic version, but like green. So like Toxic Green. You're probably going to be playing Assassination anyway, so they're giving you 2 mods just for Assass. So you should be happy anyway. Law. Okay, Outlaw. Oh, this is the one I wanted to see, man. Oh! Outlaw's challenge rate has produced some fun gameplay so far in Dragonflight, but has significant issues with rigidity, lack of pathing options, high tension between early tree DPS and utility nodes, and far above average number of unskippable core talents. Some of those skills have returned to Outlaw baseline, creating room for improved pathing and interconnectedness. We also have reworked and redesigned some of the existing talents and introduced some new options with hope that you will expand the gameplay space and options available to popular Outlaw builds. They did not say we removed Roll the Bones out of the game, so prep yourself. They didn't say we took out Roll the Bones, so prepare. Standards are set. All right, we'll just do kind of similar to what we did with Assassination, just to kind of like make the build very, very. I want to try the double feint thing. Are we playing Ambush as Outlaw? I'll just do this. Cooldowns, calm points, stuff like that. I want to try a Shroud. Short Shroud could be good. I'll go deeper. We'll go crit. Sip pick up. I can pick up all this and sip. Wrong. Hold on. That's how I might have to do it. Okay. So basically I can do the same capstones. Alright, spec tree. Opportunity. So you get Sinister Strike immediately, or Pistol Shot, all that stuff immediately. Alright. Between the Eyes, also baseline too. Alright, cool. Neat. Roll the Bones, baseline. Alright, so some abilities are just sort of baseline. Roll the Bones, baseline. Between the Eyes, baseline. Neat. Okay. So you got Adrenaline Rush. Increase 3-minute cooldown, still has cooldown reduction, right? Right? Hold on. Oh. Oh lord. Wait, is it baseline? Baseline. Okay. Cooldown reduction is still a big part of the spec. Grapple hook stuff. No longer cost energy. Energy regen. Stamina. Moon speed. Oh, I kind of like that. Blind applies up to 4 additional nearby enemies while Blade Fillery is active. You can blind 4 targets. You can AoE CC in dungeons. We just need to just like pocket sand. Just throw it at a bunch of mobs that are casting at once. Airborne irritant. That's so good. Alright, so we got Repose. So dodging gives you mastery hit. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Float like a butterfly. Restless Blade reduces the cooldown of evasion and feint, or sting like a bee. Enemies disabled by cheap shot or kidney shot take 10% more damage from all sources. That used to be a class thing. That's just an outlaw thing now. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You're kidding me, dude. Okay. Cooldown of black powder. Attacks during comp points deal 10% more damage. So they really want you to play into black powder if possible. Blind. Wow. Because if you want to pick up attacks, generate additional comp points, deal more damage, you want to pick up blinding powder to take heavy hitter. 10% more damage seems like significant. Alright. From there we have heavy hitter, we have devious stratagem. Versatility increased by 4%. That's no longer like a class tree, it's a spec tree now. Interesting. Fatal Flourish, offhand attacks to restore energy. Main Mastery has additional 5% chance to strike while Blade Flurry is active. Quick Draw, half cost of pistol shot granted by Sinister Strike. Generate 1 additional column point, deal 20% additional damage. So it's gonna must have. Blade Flurry, initial damage decreased by 100%. It generates 1 column point per target struck. Wow, that's really cool. So when you press Blade Flurry and you hit everything, that's kind of neat. I kind of want to do it with AoE Blind Pocket Sand. But that leaves me with only like 6 points to work with. So finish your stuff. Ruthlessness. Slice and Dice grants additional attack speed equal to 100% of your haste. That's really good actually. So if you go haste heavy, you can get a bunch of auto attack stuff. Wait a second. Haste scaling. Chad. Haste scaling to a degree. I don't know how good this will be, but we now scale with haste. Sorta, kinda. Activate Adrenaline Rush causes your next roll the bones to grant at least 2 matches. Roll the bones, 10% chance to grant matches. That's fine. Between the eyes, it's a 5% chance per column point to grant 5 column points. So, 7 from 5, 35. That's kind of nice. Critical strike between the eyes deal 4 times the normal damage. Cool. Is that normal? 19, 23. This does a lot more damage now. Blade Flurry strikes 3 additional enemies and its duration increased by 3. It's baseline 4, so it's basically back to where it was, right? 8 targets cap. Master has additional chance to strike. It's pretty nice. Generate full comp points when you get a drone rush, or full energy when it ends. So full comp points when you press it, but energy when it ends. That's even better, actually. That's really strong. Half cost of pistol shots have a chance to make a next ambush usable without stealth, or Cinder Strike, 10% chance to strike with both weapons after strikes at a time. I don't think that's ever been really good. So I guess I would do something like this, yeah. I don't want to do this haste scaling thing. Alright, so this is where it gets different with the capstones. Haste scaling, it's gonna get in there for sure. We don't really do much in terms of our haste. I mean, this doesn't even give us haste, it just gives us energy regen. But like, having auto attacks is kind of interesting because they can cleave. And we do have some auto attacky aspects to us. This could be really interesting, the haste scaling, because this could give us a lot of energy resources. Which means column points, which means damage. It's weird, but actually gives us haste scaling, which we have scaled poorly with haste prior to this. Alright, so sepsis, right? Put a bleed, put a dot, it does some damage, ticks out, cooldown reduced by 30 seconds, it gives us the use of a stealth ability when we use it and when it pops. On the other hand, underhanded upper hand. I love the names, by the way. Slice and Dice does not lose duration during Blade Flurry. Blade Flurry does not lose duration during Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush does not lose duration during stealth. Stealth abilities can be used for additional 3 seconds if the stealth breaks. What is this? Imagine just like, oh, I want to play Outlaw. Alright, I heard it's a pretty complicated spec. I hope it gets a little bit easier to play in 10.2. Nope, you got a whole new rule set. This is interesting though. Slice does not lose duration during Blade Flurry, which means you can just press Blade Flurry, and Slice just constantly goes for AoE. Blade Flurry does not lose duration during Adrenaline Rush, means big AoE burst. Wow. Wow, really good. Really good in AoE. Adrenaline Rush does not lose during Stealth. So during Dance, during Vanish, you just extend it. Interesting. Stealth abilities can be used for 3 seconds after stealth breaks. That's really cool for PvP. I want to try it. Then we have Blade Rush requires a one-handed weapon. If I do this, and I do this, and I put on actual weapons, is it going to break? No. Good. So it does damage and does more if you Blade Flurry or Ghostly Strike, which I don't really like, but there it is. Strikes for additional enemy. Causing the target to take 15% increased damage to you for 12 seconds. 1.5 minute cooldown? 1.5 minute cooldown. But you do 50% more damage for 12 seconds. So you just debuff it and do, burst ability, burst button. Ambush and dispatch have a 10% chance to grant to roll the bones. Combat enhancement you don't have. Duration is doubled in stealth. Dreadblades, 2 minute cooldown. Strike an enemy, empowering your weapons for 10 seconds, causing your attacks to generate full comp points to fill comp points, but finishers consume 8% of your health. So basically same as live. Alright. Blade flurry damage increased by additional 2% per target missing above maximum. That's fine. Take it by surprise. Haste increased by. I guess I gotta start putting points here into these things. Should we try Ghost Strike? I kind of want to do this. Alright, take it by surprise. Haste increased by 10% while stealth and for 10 seconds after break stealth. That's fine. That's literally as live. Dispatch consumes 5 comp points or more. When dispatch consumes 5 or more comp points, dispatch deals more damage, costs 5 less energy for 8 seconds, stacks up to 5, does not refresh. That's fine. Fan the hammer. When send strikes an additional time, you basically stack up multiple charges of pistol shots. They'll do reduce damage, but you could just fire a bunch of pistols. So lots of stuff you could do with that. Neat. All right. Did any of these things change, by the way? Oh, there's a crack shot passive. Where is it at? Oh, that's it. All right. Between the Eyes has no cooldown and also dispatches the target for 100% of normal damage when used from stealth. Between the Eyes becomes your finisher. Interesting. 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 Sub getting mask in the shot. Oh, let's go. Affects the Grand Sinister Strike as an additional time also apply for ambush for 100% of the value. Cool. So basic as it was. But crack shot is interesting. Keep it rolling. This extends your buffs. That's fine. Killing spree. Did they change that at all? Killing spree has been adjusted. Move to a capstone trait. Now a finishing move with a 1.5 minute cooldown. A finishing move. Okay, I gotta take it. Insta. Increases the number of total strikes per comp point. 1 strike plus 1 per comp point spent. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Hold on a sec. No longer reduces the damage taken during effect. Damage per strike increased by 33. Now causes 100% damage taken during the effect to be delayed instead of taken over 8 seconds. So while you're killing spreeing, damage taken is delayed. Stagger mechanic. Haste now affects duration, reducing time between strikes. Haste scaling. Like a blade storm for warriors though. And then you got green skin. Between the Eyes has a 20% chance per comp point to increase the damage of the next pistol. Well, chat, I have to get rid of the ambush stuff. I have to try this whole, like, crit thing here. I have to give it a go. I have to get rid of ambushes, chat. I have to give this Between the Eyes pistol thing a run for its money. Okay, they also changed the way the talents are done. Okay, interesting. I do want this, so I want to pick that up. I don't think I necessarily need some to this match, do I? But haste while stealth, also I don't necessarily need it either. Oh, but I do, don't I? When used from stealth. Is that good? I think it still is good, right? Okay. Okay, maybe I do like this. Interesting, chat. Interesting. Alright, so I gotta take a look at this really closely. So I'm going for like no ambush build this time, right? No ambushes. And we have Dreadblades, which gives us cooldowns and stuff. Killing Spree, which is an actual button to press now. It's a finisher. I want to see how good it is now. I can ambush a lot. Look at this. Hold on, ambush. Ambush. Out of stealth. Excuse me? There's a chance between the eyes just gives like cooldowns back. Doesn't a cooldown also dispatches the target for 100%? That's not working, it looks like. Doesn't... Wait, it's only doing stealth? Hold on, the crack shot, is that a thing only during stealth? Between the eyes is in a cooldown and also dispatches the target when used from stealth. So I have to be vanishing in order to like have value for it? Is that what it is? Yeah, it is a stealth thing. Okay, so it's like a stealth mechanic. Interesting. I killed Spirit for a little bit longer there than I thought. It does a bit of damage, chat. Offhand, main hand, altogether, it does quite a bit of damage though. Interesting. Wow, okay. So there's definitely a stealth mechanic to the spec. So the crack shot thing works in stealth. That's mostly like a stealth mechanic. But then you want to play probably like Shadow Dance with it, right? Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, bring back Dance real quick. I'll try to see how this works out. Put it over here. Put this here. Keep there. Alright, interesting. Dude, Outlaw could be kind of nuts. Wait, okay. So I'm gonna press a drone rush while I'm stealth, right? And the drone rush doesn't go anywhere then. We'll give it a second. Let me just go out and like just do some comp point stuff. So I am very much ambush heavy then, huh? I'm gonna end up being ambush heavy because like haste scaling, huh? Attack speed increased. Wow. I mean, it's really fast auto attack speed. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do this. I want to try this. Alright, chat. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. A drone rush. Doesn't go anywhere on the stealth. That's so cool. Okay, so we're gonna pop out, right? Get some damage in. Look at the between the eyes, back to back. Back to back between the eyes. While in stealth is active. Oh. Finisher. Wait, I have so much energy. Wait a second. A drone just gives me so, and auto attacks give me so much energy. I don't think I need Thistle Tea as a spec. What the hell? Hold on, look at my energy, chat. It's not going anywhere. It's actually not going anywhere. Okay, hold on. Now we can between the eyes. Between the eyes. Between the eyes again. Wow, the pistol shots we can do while vanishing. Oh, golden. Wow. Okay, so drone rush or drone blaze no longer just grants us calm points for free. That's a little different. Okay, I have dance coming up really soon. Okay, dance is up. Between the eyes, during dance. So we ambushing and dancing. The dance does not last long at all though. That's something I gotta remember. Oh, killing speed's back up though. That's quick. Did change roll the bones at all? No, they did not. At least I don't think they did. Vanish though, the vanish windows are going to be huge. Aggressive vanish windows though. Wow. This black plays very differently than what I'm used to. Okay, hold on. I want to just look at the overall in a bit here. Okay. While the fact that my between the eyes can just chain between the eyes and give back calm points on itself, so I can just chain 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th is insanely hilarious to me. Alright, so damage breakdown overall. I guess I shouldn't do it like that, should I? Yeah, grenades are gonna be kind of screwing me over, aren't they? I mean, between the eyes does quite a bit of damage, like 100k, and it's more likely to crit. It does more damage than dispatch, so it definitely is like an ability you want to prioritize whenever it is available. Ambush does quite a bit of damage on its own. I don't even know if you really need to go big ambush build. You basically have vanish as like your burst build now. A dance between the eyes combo is pretty cool. Yeah, very, very. And if you got yourself Dreadblades, ambush full combo points between the eyes, ambush between, ambush between, ambush between. Or you can just do pistol between, pistol between, pistol between. That'll do really, really well together, honestly. What else here? I mean, dispatch does quite a bit of damage on its own. Pistol shots, I mean, they're still cracking quite a bit of hits. Between the eyes are just hitting for a lot. Normal hits are about as much as dispatch, but way more when it does hit. Killing spree damage on its own, not too bad by the looks of it. I do want to mess around with it some more though, like in pure AoE situation. So I need to go Valdracket or something. But yeah, look, between the eyes of dispatches, oh, they added more depth to the spec, man. Killing spree did pretty good damage here. How long was that going for? 25 seconds, 24 seconds. Yeah, between like resales and stuff, it's a little hard to like tell exactly how good this is gonna be, but man, this is crazy. All right, I want to try this again, the dance combo. All right, I'll try to see if I can get a proper opener here, chat. This is gonna go full cooldowns, everything.
I am out of range.
Slice. Gonna go for one of these. I feel like my bars are a little close together, a little claustrophobic.
It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
Dude, just cash it in. Just cash it on the comm points. It literally even has a sound like a shing, like a register being opened. That's so funny. Okay, we got dance chat. That's a shot. Dance. Ambush. Oh, we got vanish in a bit. And then I'm gonna do my pistol thing.
It is not ready yet.
I don't know if my vanish went up properly. Yeah, the bars definitely feel like they're a little too claustrophobic together. Just a little bit.
That item is still recharging.
The haze scaling is the weirdest one of them all, though. The fact that auto checks a scaling of our haze value. But also results in like way better resources.
It is not ready yet.
God, man.
That item is still recharging.
Yeah, dance and vanish and all that stuff. I'm just gonna have to rewire my brain on how I think about these things, man. Did you see that? That's so fast. Killing spree is so quick. I should have vanished. Needed a better job at vanishing. Oh wow, killing spree. Killing spree killed me. What the hell hurt me during killing spree? Huh? Radiant Brand? What the hell is Radiant Brand? Radiant Brand got hit on me. And then Radiant Brand kept hitting me for 2,000, 1,000? From Moret. Somebody hit me with a trinket during my killing spree and it just killed me. Wait, okay, hold on a second. I think killing spree is a little broken. I get hit by a radiant brand, which I don't know what the hell that is, but it looks like maybe a trinket. A radiant brand from some guy named Marate. Can I even get back, by the way? Am I stuck? Can I like walk under? Does this work? Oh, okay, it does work. I want to find this guy with a trinket. I think somebody hit me with like a trinket that does maybe damage to me, but maybe it has like a buff. It looked like it was a priest of some sort. Not AP, not this guy. Is it this guy? No. It was one of these guys maybe, yeah? Cut? No. It said target Marate. This guy. Oh, it's a rogue. Hit me with a radiant brand, whatever the hell that is. Oh, is this it? Infernal Signet brand? Your attacks and abilities have a chance to visually brand your target, dealing fire damage over 6 seconds and grand fire starter, stacking up to 15 times. Damage increase per stack and maximum while above 5 stacks. It also deals 50% damage to you. At 15 stacks, enemies near your target suffer 10% of the damage dealt, split between them, fire starter. Okay, so it looks like his trinket does like, I got cleaved by his trinket or something. I have no idea. What is the Outlaw said? That is a good question actually. Sinister Strike has a 50% chance of striking an additional time. Roll the Bones additionally refreshes or random roll the Bones combat enhancement you currently possess for 40 seconds. So you basically just want to keep rolling into roll the bones, into roll the bones, into roll the bones. Understandable. Yeah, so it looks like some other dude's trinket killed me just now. I'm not sure exactly which one. Yeah, so I think some other dude's trinket just ended up killing me. I'm not really sure.
It is not ready yet.
I'm gonna be careful with that thing. I got cloaked this time around. So if there's a guy just trying to nuke me, I'll be a little more careful.
I cannot use that item yet.
Oh, vanishing there just didn't really work out super well. Didn't actually give me that stealthy thing.
That item is still recharging.
I wonder how many procs of like aim between the eyes I can get inside of a dance window. This is a very, very different spec. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. There's the kill spree thing that's killing me. That dude's trinket went off while I was killing spree, and I guess that killed me. I think killing spree does something weird. I think it's killing spree doing something weird, if I had to guess.
That item is still recharging.
Oh, another thing, chat. Between the eyes now gives me a chance to crit instead of putting a debuff on the enemy target. That's different too. Increases your crit chance. That's another good one. That's a really good change. Wow. What a change. Yeah, definitely solid. Four dungeons with 39-minute timers. Okay, so they're really trying to be super careful with those timers for the dungeons. That's a good thing. All right. What else?
Something first.
I'm trying to like mess around with this thing, see how well damage is doing, but I don't really know if this is like properly showing up. I do want to between the eyes, I think. I don't think between the eyes is giving me like buffs as it's supposed to. Yeah, I don't think it's doing it properly. All these Outlaw rogues, man. Look at that. When is the last time you've seen this many Outlaw rogues just chilling, hitting a train dummy together? Having kill spree be a finisher is so weird to me, man. I do like some of the RNG stuff being removed though. That's interesting. I do like how they made between the eyes feel a lot better though. I really like that. Oh yep, there it is. It's killing me again. Some trinket that's killing me. I have to be watching out for that trinket that just randomly kills you. They seem to do just a bunch of damage over time or something. Or it triggers off of like one of my other abilities. Either my killing spree. Yeah, like there it is. It did it. I'm not sure why I'm taking damage. For some reason I am. But also you can do that with between the dread blades, it looks like. For some reason it's like proccing damage onto me. And because I'm in the vicinity of the trinket. The killing spree thing is weird. I don't know how good it's going to be as an ability. Just something tells me the killing spree might just still be a little bit of like a, I don't know, like a weird one. It does definitely do quite a bit of damage, it looks like, but I don't really know. With the cooldown that it has, I'm hoping it's a good ability, chat. That's all I can say. You get a debuff, start taking damage after you click F3. I do, yeah, but it's dread blades. It's dread blades like siphoning health from me. When you see the killing spree icon in my debuffs, that's how you know I'm taking like big hits of damage recently. And it's a trinket that rogues are doing right now. It's like they got it from a vendor. It's not this one, it's another one. This guy I think is one running it. I think it's the brand, Infernal Signet brand, because your attacks and abilities have a chance to visually brand the target where they take more damage, grants you fire starter stacked up to 50 times, damage is increased per maximum. Above 5 stacks, it also deals 50% of damage to you, and at 15 stacks, enemies near your target suffer 10% of the damage. I think it's recognizing me as an enemy for some reason. That's why it's also making me take the big hits of damage during like killing spree specifically. I don't know. That's about all I got. It's about all I've been able to understand. Also, let me move these bars a little bit. They're a little too close. There we go. Make a little bit like here. Cool. Just because I can't see my bars in the middle at all. That's kind of how I play the game normally. Like, look, I take huge hits. It's something about like during killing spree it does that. Specifically during killing spree, it like opens me up to take additional like AoE damage or cleave damage from allies. I'm pretty sure it's one of their trinkets though, because that's what it looked like. At least in details it shows up. I gotta put up slice and dice, man. I gotta maintain my slice and dice better. I'm normally not used to even press the slice, right? Not really. You don't really press it unless you gotta refresh it, and even then it's just like, I don't necessarily need it.
That item is still recharging. It is not moving yet.
I'm gonna press killing spree, and if a trinket goes off, that's probably gonna kill me. Yeah, it has to be something that has to do with killing spree interaction with it. Has to be a killing spree interaction.
I cannot use that item yet.
There's a lot going on with the spec though. I'll say this. A lot going on.
It is not ready yet.
I don't like this ambush in between the eyes thing going on. I like this a lot. I think that's neat.
That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet.
This basic finish is so weird. Getting used to that is going to be the hardest one, I think.
I cannot use that.
Well, this does have a smooth playstyle though. This does feel pretty smooth though, chat. Oh yeah, oh, okay. I think Killing Spree also deals damage to me for some reason. No one was on the dummy that time around. That's just Killing Spree killing me. I have no idea. Look, just Killing Spree. Curse of the Dreadblades started hurting me for 46. I think what happens is something about Killing Spree and whatever damage you take, if it's a trinket or whatever, I think Killing Spree amplifies it. Look, because it says 100% of the damage taken during the effect is delayed. I think it's amplifying whatever damage you take by 100% and then as a delay. Killing Spree kills me better than the dummies in Orgrimmar. There we go. That's gonna be some good feedback. Stop playing Shadowlands. Okay, yeah, no problem. What's Rogue set looking like? So the Rogue set, I mean, that's what it looks like. Some of the variations for you. We'll check a look at them early on stream. So if you rewind the stream like 30 minutes, you'll probably see us just looking at them in more detail. So my tier set is just like more chances for Sinner Strike to proc, but also ambush works out too. Roll the Bones additionally refreshes a random Roll the Bones combat enhancement you currently possess. So basically you get to keep one of the buffs that you have. Additionally, so you get to carry one of the buffs with you. So basically a 2-buff guarantee. Right? I think. Was the Warrior tier some bonus QQ dot class for the win? What? Are they actually got some? Let me see. Ah, enchanted. Oh, wow, you can enchant everything, huh? Rand damage increased by 30% has the chance to trigger sudden death. Sudden death also makes the next execute powerful slam the ground, causing thunderclap that deals 100% additional damage. In addition, the execute target bleeds 50%. Wow, that's good. I like that a lot. That's neat. That's interesting. Okay, what can I do differently here, chat? I can go Hidden Opportunity. I can go Ghost Strike. I don't really know. I want to try maybe making like an AoE build too. The haze scaling with Swift Slasher though, that's an interesting one. I wonder if Echo and Reprimand is going to be better and like Dance is going to be put to the side. I don't think with Crack Shot it's ever going to happen because you can get Crack Shot hidden, but I wonder like Killing Spree could be really good too though. But like the Roll the Bones build. I am hoping Killing Spree will be good though, man. I'm hoping that's like tuned well. Like, look, I had the Dreadblades rolling and a Killing Spree, and I'm just like melting. Yeah, I think it's amplifying the damage I take. Like by a ton. It does reduce it, but it's also amplifying like any personal damage that I do to myself. If that makes any sense. Man, the amount of between the eyes you could just chain back to back, that is really cool. Honestly, love that. Oh. Dude, it's like a cash register going off, man. Oh, that's so good. What the hell? Oh, I did it wrong. That's a satisfying sound, chat. Not gonna lie. That's so good. I feel like I'm not doing super well on my killing spree uptime. I feel like having dread blades and killing spree is a little much. Like I feel still a little bit like overbearing a little. I missed my whole between the eyes combo with dance. It's a little awkward. Okay, this will work here though. The cooldown reduction is insane on the spec still, by the way. It is crazy good. Okay, that's where I'm gonna die, yeah. Okay, so at least it does like magic damage to me. At least I can cloak it. But it looks like, yeah, killing spree, if I'm using any ability like dread blades and I have a bleed rolling off of that, it looks like it amplifies the damage instead. That's satisfying. Although I don't think you could really do ambush in between the eyes and the pistol thing super well. So maybe not using pistol shot in that probably is better. But then again, if you're doing dance thing, maybe it's still worth. Maybe you don't even need it anymore. I didn't realize just how fast cooldown on killing spree was going to be though. It's basically a 40-second ability. So I guess if you look at it as like a 40-second duration, that's not that long. Okay, you gotta be really careful with your comp points, because you can get too many of them very, very quickly. Very quickly.
I cannot use that item yet.
Okay, big between the eyes. Oh, just cash it in, man. That's so good. Sorry, I'm just like really getting into it. This is actually really fun. Macro bomb dispenser, Sunstrike. I do it with between the eyes, but you could do a Sinister. That's fine. I mean, dispatches are still doing a lot of my damage at the end of the day. Between the eyes is a lot better though, a lot more improved, and you can really game it. You can really set up like a big burst combo and with a lot of crit. You're just between the icing and you're doing a ton of damage with vanishes or with dances, which adds so much more complexity to the spec, but so much more interesting value to it. Killing spree is a good bit of damage. I don't know if it's really going to be the good in the long term, but it's doing like a decent amount of damage for a finisher. I think if we were to take the main hand offhand together, is doing like what, 600 to 70 percentage wise. It's like 4.9, so basically 5. Let's just round it, 5 and 2%. It's 7%. It's basically between your auto attacks and your mastery damage, and you could probably like do a little bit better with it too. You could probably do better with it. I think maybe killing spree would be a lot better if like I went for a different build that isn't like so dance focused. Maybe like a summarily dispatch build with buffs, or I don't know, like a lethality build, or Echoing Reprimand. That could also work well, right? Mark for Death could also be really good actually. 50% more damage in between the eyes. Hold on a second, I want to try that real quick. I want to try Mark for Death. I don't even know where I'm gonna put it in my bars, but I gotta figure it out. Figure out where this thing's gonna go. I still have a lot of buttons in this spec. The fact that I have 2 feints, by the way, is kind of... That's a good sprint. 100% movement speed and sprint. That's nice. Zooming, man. Look at me go. Look how fast I'm zooming. Oh, double feint, by the way, it's gonna feel insane. Never gonna take AoE damage, ever. And if you run elusiveness, wait, can you just maintain that at all times? Almost perma. Or you can chain it, I guess. But that's gonna be really nice, though. Okay, so if I want to play Mark... Can I be burstier than this? I can do Ghost Strike. I don't think I want to do Ambush Dance build then. Oh, you don't even get Find Weakness anymore. Yeah, so that's just stealth. Okay, let's do it like this. Damage. Maybe like this or something, right? I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe not this. Crit? Crit is fine. I should have a macro for like dance, between the eyes, cold blood. Okay, I need to take this out of here, put that into here. Make sure I have cold blood for that. Wait. Don't want to do anything with ambushes then. So then I can put this here. Okay, so if I want to do the most, I want to burst. I mean, this also busts my other abilities. Okay, sorry chat. I'm just trying to like figure this out how I'm gonna do this. I mean, I like the calm point thing on this. I guess I don't necessarily need it, but okay, we'll take out Slice. I need to have Ghost Strike, so I'm trying to see if I can do Ghost Strike, Mark for Death, and just like in my Vanish opener, right? Vanish and do my full big opener, and try to see how many of those between the eyes, ambush between the eyes, ambush between the eyes I can do, and just how much damage that's gonna do. That's what I want to try. Okay, so the opener needs to have Slice, all that stuff rolling. I need to open up, have Dreadblades rolling ahead of time. Okay, it's gonna take me a second.
Too far away.
Okay. Vanish didn't go off for some reason. That's not good. Oh, wait. Wait, the comp with cooldown for that is insane, by the way. For Mark for Death. But it's so short. Is that going to be the play now, actually?
It is not ready yet. That item is still in charge.
Ah. Alright, chat. This will be interesting. This is very, very interesting. The cooldown reduction of Mark for Death is insane, by the way. Wow. That might be the play now. I could totally see that as the play. I'm trying to see if I can get my Vanish back real quickly. Sorry, it's just a lot that I gotta do in order to get this working. But I want to see how much burst you can do. Okay, you guys ready? This is it. This is it. This is it. Actual burst. Actual burst.
I cannot use that item.
Alright. So, I mean, this is critting for 97. Not as high as it is with all the column points, but still pretty decent. Pistol Shot's also doing 75k. Dispatches are doing some stuff. Killing Spree, I mean, that's also doing stuff, I guess. Yeah, I feel like going for like full deeper strat is probably better. Maybe. Is this a buff? Oh, I don't know if this actually works pretty well. Oh no, it's actual buff. Yeah, I was gonna say. Ow, ow, ow.
That item is still recharging.
Okay, almost got my stuff back. Wow, Ghost of Strike actually has such a short cooldown. 1.5. That's crazy good. Okay, I want to try this again.
That item is still recharging.
I mean, this buff lasts basically at all times. Wait, this actually lasts the entire time. Taking extra damage from an aura caster's moves. 15% more damage, chat. You basically maintain this at all times with Mark for Death. I think that's stronger. 15% constant damage done to the target. 15% on top of it with Ghost of Strike as well. This actually might be the play. This right here.
That item is still recharging.
Especially once Killing Spree counts as a proper finisher. Then I think it'll be chillin'. This actually feels like this will be a lot stronger. Okay, I gotta get some food, man. I'm actually like, I didn't realize I've been streaming for this long, and I'm just absolutely just hungry. I'm starving. Chat, I'm gonna have to go. Hold on, real quick though, I should take a look at subtlety, right? No, we're gonna go, chat. We gotta go. So I gotta get some food, man. I gotta get some food. I got a long night ahead of me. This will be a lot to take a look at tonight, man. I am very, very excited to take a look at all this. I'm gonna be doing this for basically over the next few days. Tomorrow, 5-5-1-1 duels like normal, but then I'll just outside of duels, I'm just doing more of this though. This will be interesting, man. My goodness. Chat, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Yeah, Outlaw feels so smooth and ready for new for players to hit Valero. Yeah. So Outlaw, I think, is going to have a couple of builds. I don't know if an ambush build is going to be the play, since there's no longer a find weakness mechanic for the spec. But instead, I think maybe going for more like combat abilities, like active combat abilities, might be the play. So if you don't enjoy playing ambush, you may not end up playing ambush in the future. It's hard to tell, but there's a lot of opportunity for like pistols, between the eyes, really gunslinger, giving some killing spree like a little bit more rejuvenating vibe. Having stealth be still important and a viable mechanic for you to play into. Roll the bones and stuff. It's really interesting, man. Oh, also I never got to try Blade Flurry AoE. Hold on. Does this actually work? I don't think it worked, but I blinded a guy. But it didn't really blind 4 additional enemies while Blade Flurry is active. Huh. I may need to try it out in the open world, but that could be really cool in like AoE, just being able to just like blind. But also basically the way they got the town point set up is like you can actually pick up blinding powder and like use it more regularly in PvE content too, unless you need more defensive value. But if you want to pick up heavy hitter for that finisher town point builder stuff, you basically need to pick up blinding. That's interesting though. There's a lot going on, man. This is a lot going on, but this Swift Slasher haste scaling could make your mastery like a ton more usable and a ton more good now. Especially if you can go for like higher proc rates for it or whatever. That could be good. Alright, this is great though. I'm loving this. Chat, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be back tomorrow for 5-5-1-1 duels. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna be living in PTR for the next good bit. I wasn't gonna play more Baldur's Gate, but I think I've done this for a good while. My god. Alright. You guys have a good one, okay? I'll see you tomorrow for the regular. Alright, boys. Peace.
Don't